San Antonio's Sports Center.
Jeremy Sohan has a new team today after being waived yesterday by the Spurs. He is going to sign with the New York Knicks. Well, the Spurs used a second-half comeback to beat the Warriors 126-113, led by De'Aaron Fox's 27 points. Wemby added 26 points. Spurs now 2-0 on the Rodeo road trip. They have officially hit the All-Star break. And De'Aaron Fox is going to the All-Star game. He's going to replace Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
Joe Reinagel.
That's the third time in 7 seasons the San Antonio Spurs are the NBA champions.
Jason Minix.
They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
It's the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
On a Thursday, we are getting there fast. It is Thursday. This is the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. So happy you've decided to spend some time with us on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Joe Reinagel. Jason Minix is here as well, and it is Giannis Antetokounmpo or something
good.
Like that.
Who?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
How about Giannis?
The Freak?
The Freak, the Greek one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's not going to play in the All-Star game. De'Aaron Fox is going to take his place.
Good for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I suppose. That's good. Well, I mean, I'm kind of like some of these guys to get a little rest. But I get it. I get it.
I wonder how that works.
How what works?
Because Giannis was obviously on the world team.
Well,
They're going to move a guy who is kind of half Jamaican, half U.S. To the world team and put De'Aaron on the USA team. That's how that works. So we were wondering the same thing.
Exactly. You know, with this new format, how does De'Aaron Fox replace the Freak? They're going to move that guy that's got ties to Jamaica.
Yes.
Which sounded kind of weird, too.
Well, it does, but you got to
bobsledder too.
You got to do something there, right? Hey, good for him. I mean, so you got De'Aaron Fox, you got Wemby, you got Steph Castle and Dylan Harper in the All-Star game. Carter Bryant in the dunk contest. So 5 Spurs now involved in All-Star weekend, plus Mitch Johnson, who's coaching.
Good Spurs connections there.
I suppose,
By the way, it's Norman Powell with ties to Jamaica, moves from USA Stripes to Team World. That's how that's going to work.
It's going to be interesting to watch this and see how it all works, to be totally honest with you.
You know, and we're going to be at the Rue Pub tomorrow, 2 to 6.
Yep.
Getting you ready for All-Star Weekend. I am kind of curious how this new format's going to work for the game on Sunday. That does have me interested on how you know, it'll be interesting to see how it all works. And you know, all the talk about nobody wants to play in the game, you know, and because he's now Team USA and it's all about Team USA, you know, I've got to root for Kevin Durant, who, you know, keeps telling everybody, you know, look at these Euro guys, and you're going to question us?
Yeah, Luka and the Joker specifically, calling those two guys out by name. That'll make for some interesting games as we move forward throughout the season.
You know, fire up, trash talk, you know, locker room material before the big game from old Kevin Durant. You know, it is kind of interesting and kind of fun when you look at it that way. So, yeah, I'm more interested in this All-Star game than I have been in years past just because of the new format.
Well, sure. I will watch it and see, and we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. It's just all of these All-Star games. It's not just the NBA. All of them are just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But, I mean, what else are you going to do on Sunday afternoon? Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Although Monday's a holiday.
It is.
Good day drinking.
Sure. Absolutely.
We could do that.
There'll be some of that going on for sure.
Especially if you're going to the rodeo on Sunday. And some are going to the rodeo tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to the rodeo on Sunday.
You're not?
Are you?
No.
I'm going tonight, though.
You're going tonight.
I am.
Russell Dickerson's going to play tonight. And I'll tell you, this whole rodeo thing, a lady in our office, and she walked in, and, well, I mean, she is female, is she not?
Yes, she is.
That means she's a lady. She walks in, I see her outfit, and I'm like, you're going to rodeo tonight. How'd you know? Well, look at you. Like, I tried on 20 different outfits, and I'm not even sure if this is the one I'm going to wear tonight.
Well, it is interesting, and I was quite surprised, honestly, that tonight is the first night of the rodeo.
Yeah, opening night.
Yeah, so I thought it would be I thought we were moving along already, but apparently not. So my wife, Maggie, is a big Russell Dickerson fan. She likes the guy, and so she told me a long time ago when the lineup was announced she wanted to go to this. So I said, yes, dear. Whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We've got a pair of tickets to give away for tonight.
Well, if I'd only known that before I bought mine.
I think John over at Awesome Tickets did far better than what we're giving away.
There you ain't kidding,
I'm just saying.
Can I just say, if you need tickets for anything, call John at Awesome Tickets. The guy he's a magician.
You know, the only thing that John can't do is what we're doing right now is giving away free.
True.
Although, I mean, you're there, right? I don't even know where these are, but I know they're not as good as what John got Joe for a small fee.
But I had to pay for them, so you don't have to pay.
So how do we want to give these away? Pledge, tell me in my ear, not on the radio, what song is this? All right. Okay.
He doesn't know. Oh, did he tell you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he said, just talk to me.
Okay.
Because that's the one I thought it was. See, I've actually seen this country guy. Ryan Nagel, his wife. We saw him in Boston at the Army-Navy game presented by USA at a small party.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's really good.
Yeah, really good.
And now look at him. He's playing the San Antonio Rodeo.
He's a big star. He's got several hits out. Yeah.
But several hits. But here, it's a trivia question that only a Russell Dickerson fan is going to be able to answer. 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776. What is Ryan Eagle's wife Maggie's favorite Russell Dickerson song? If you know that, which means you have to know Russell Dickerson, you are going to get a pair of tickets for tonight. 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776.
And it's not this one.
It's not this one.
That's a little. That's a clue for you.
Yep.
So there you go.
And this one has happened to me.
She likes this song.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
this is not her favorite.
Yeah, Pledge has no idea what the answer is either. Yeah. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Answer the phones, put the people on, and we'll see who's the lucky guesser that can guess Maggie Reineagle's favorite Russell Dickerson song. You will win a pair of tickets to see him tonight at opening night of the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo.
And that's why we're starting this early, so you can get your tickets. You'll have plenty of time to get them and get to the rodeo tonight. So if we'd have waited any longer, then it might have been a problem for you. But that's why we're doing it early.
Yeah,
so.
we want to make it easy.
Sure.
Get it taken care of. Go from there while Pledge is getting the phones lined up. How about those San Antonio Spurs last night? Incredible second half and getting a win against Golden State. I didn't see the end of the game. They were losing when I fell asleep. I was watching in bed.
They were down to as many as 16. And then De'Aaron Fox just kind of flipped the switch, to be honest with you. And the entire team did. And just kind of overwhelmed Golden State. It was an interesting game to watch. What I was watching, though, and what I was most impressed with, Jason, and I know we'll get into this, but Draymond Green, again, doing his best to try to bully the hell out of Wemby. And Wemby was giving it right back to him. And I guess the impressive thing is they went after each other for a while, and the officials just sat there and watched them. I mean, it was just one of those kind of things. And I guess it's like, all right, Wemby, grow up, big fella. Because Draymond's not going to be the only one doing that to you. Grow up, learn how to handle it, and he did. So, yeah, absolutely. And I got a question for you before we go to the phone.
All right.
I got a haircut today.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I have an issue, and this is not age-related, so I don't want to hear any damn old man jokes. All right, because I've done this my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I always get sleepy as hell in the barber chair. Does anybody else do that? I mean, I want to fall asleep while I'm getting my hair cut. I mean, nobody else has that issue, huh?
I mean, other than you're there a lot longer than most of us.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the
How well endowed is your hair cutter?
How well endowed?
Yes.
I have no idea. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Well, is she busty?
Well, it's not a she, first of all.
Right.
It is a dude.
All right.
Well, that's Daddy.
I've been going to this guy for.
Well, I thought you had a lady.
No, I've been going to this guy for probably a little over a year.
Is he boring as hell?
Well, he doesn't talk a lot, which I like.
Yeah,
I
so
like
he's
that.
like you like your haircutters like Uber drivers. Don't say much.
Well, exactly, and there are some because as I'm sitting there getting my haircut, you hear all the other stylists, as they like to be called,
Stylist,
yakking it
haircutter,
up.
whatever.
Everybody yucking it up with everybody, and I'm like, I don't have that much to say. But I don't know what it is.
Wait, hold on. Ryan Eagle with not much to say.
Well, dude, I spend 4 hours every day talking.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't stop you in the gym or anywhere else.
Exactly.
I don't know why I have that problem. We've got a couple of others on our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page that have the same problem I do. I didn't know if that was common or if it was just me. But it's like I'm sitting there today, and I got a great night's sleep last night. I slept like a baby. And I'm in there, 10:30 appointment, and I'm like, dude, I just want to go to sleep.
Okay.
Y'all don't have that issue.
No.
All right, well.
But, I mean.
If you do, okay, please go to our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page and let me know that you do.
But why? Is it just because
I don't know
you
why.
can't be on your phone? You're sitting there, your phone is way over yonder at the counter, and you're not,
Well, I mean, I suppose I could be on my phone.
It's you. Well, no, you can't because you get your arms underneath that little cape thing they put on.
Well, you
right?
bring them. They're not stuck there.
Well, but I mean, your head's moving around. You're alone with you and your thoughts, and that's boring as hell. So you fall asleep.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I guess, but I just get really sleepy, and I don't know why that is.
Do you go to a place that serves said alcohol?
Well, yes, but
at 10:30 in the morning, there could be part of your answer.
I don't have any alcohol there when I'm there.
Wait, so you go to a place that serves and you don't partake?
No, I got to go to work. I don't drink on work days. Now, after work days, yes, that's a different story. About 6:05.
So you just sound drunk on air.
Probably, yeah. I'll live with that.
See, I think Jose hits the nail on the head. The lack of movement and sitting still makes you sleepy.
See, a lot of people do. It's you and Pledge are the weirdos. Look at all these people here. They all fall asleep. I think you and Pledge are the ones with the problem.
Well,
the rest of us
Clay said
are
when
normal.
he had hair back in the day, he did too.
See?
Not a problem now.
Yeah.
I don't want my head jumping while it's being cut.
Well, I don't either, but I can't help it. It's like I get sleepy, and what can I say?
Mm-hmm.
I just wondered. I wanted to throw that out there. And
Is that why you're a little groggy today?
No,
it has nothing to do with the speakeasy we found last night.
Dude, I feel great today.
That was a great spot.
Wasn't it, though?
That was a great spot.
Unbelievable.
With a bartender who was fantastic.
Now, we didn't find it, full disclosure. This was my wife, your wife, and Gillespie.
Yeah. Yeah, but we showed up and did what, but a bartender who used to be a prison guard.
Prison guard.
Stories. Wow.
Dude, she said she's pregnant. She had to tell everybody she had some kind of disease.
Yeah, so the prisoners
would
wouldn't target her.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Wow.
And then I don't think she got impregnated by a prisoner.
We never got to that.
That was
part.
a question. Who's the daddy? But yeah, no, it was a pretty
well,
cool
that's
spot.
Daddy.
Yeah. I think that's why Ryan Eagle's a little sleepy today.
No, I slept like a baby last night.
I imagine.
In fact, I had to
go get your car today.
I did, but that wasn't because of me.
No, the ladies got together much earlier
yes.
in the day.
Uh-huh.
We walked into a bleep show.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
It was fantastic. Great little spot.
Great spot.
Great little spot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Fun times.
Are we going to give these away in this segment, or are we going to come back and do it?
All right. If you got a line, hang on. If you want to grab a line, start dialing now, and because we got Russell Dickerson tickets that we're giving away tonight. The trivia question is a wild guess. What is Maggie Reinigel's favorite Russell Dickerson song? First person that can answer that correctly, and it's not the obvious one, you win a pair of tickets for tonight's show. You got to be a Russell Dickerson fan to know it, because we might make you sing a little of it too. 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776.
We'll do that, and we'll talk some Spurs basketball and a little bit around the league as well. LeBron James, is he getting old and tired? And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about everybody just sick of seeing him on the floor. We'll talk about that as well. We continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Get off my lawn.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Not sure how to tackle your taxes? Are you sweating the small print? You may be experiencing FOMO, the fear of messing up. The answer? Using TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then we help you do more with it, with a personalized plan designed to help you hit your money goals. It's time to take your taxes to the max. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Hi, everyone. Super Bowl champ Vernon Davis here from Legal Help Center. If you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard it, folks. If you've been injured, call and find out how much you qualify for. Call 800-205-5350.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center may not be available in all states. Not available in California.
DQ presents the Spicy Menu. For a limited time, try the new Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket for $6.99 with spicy, bold strips that heat you up. Served with a side of famous DQ soft serve as a dip to cool you down. That's right, dip those spicy chicken strips right into soft serve, plus fries and toast, all for just $6.99. And add a new pineapple lemonade sparkler or cooler made with tahini. It's the limited time only Spicy Menu. Get it delivered in the DQ app. Happy, tastes good. Participation may vary.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-269-3394. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Friday on the Morning Huddle. How did Team USA look to start off the Olympics?
It's All-Star Weekend. It's both an exhibition and a competition. Please wager. We've got a lot to talk about. Get here early. Party starts at 6.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. Morning 6 to 10 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Goal! Boy, it sure is. But, dude, United States is playing hockey right now in the Olympics against Latvia.
Well,
I don't know if Latvia is a hockey powerhouse. This is like a warm-up game, isn't it?
Where's Latvia on a map?
Dude, right there. I have no idea where.
Who got that goal? Was that Kachuk?
Dude, I don't have a clue.
You know, it's a problem. We got a TV on the other side of James Pledger's head, except for James Pledger's head is right in the middle.
And I can see perfectly.
Well, you can.
I can, yeah.
You can.
Dude, this is going to be an ass whooping. I mean, let's face it.
Let's hope.
It's going to be.
Let's hope.
Come on.
1-0 USA. Ryan Eagles watching hockey. Breaking news, everybody.
I have no choice, but I'm okay with watching Team USA play.
He's Joe Reinagel. I'm Jason Minix. We've got Russell Dickerson tickets to give away. Dude's opening up the rodeo tonight, and we've got a pair of tickets we're going to give you if you know Maggie Reinagel's favorite Russell Dickerson song.
Everybody ought to know that, shouldn't they?
I don't know. Hey, Tyler, you're on the Blitz. What's your guess?
Is it happens to me with the Jonas Brothers?
No.
They're on that track.
That's not it,
Pledge
brother.
played
Sorry.
that earlier. We gave you the clue. It said this isn't it. You've been on hold 17 minutes to
It's all right,
get it
Tyler.
that wrong.
Good try, buddy.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Hey, Bobby, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? I'm going to take a guess and say it's Home Sweet.
No, that's not it.
Oh, man. All right.
Sorry, Bobby.
All right. 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776. G. Murph, you're a big Russell Dickerson fan, are you? We got another goal. Hang on. 2-0 USA over Latvia in
This
hockey.
is an ass whooping.
Yeah, wow. I mean, we're just getting started.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
This could be 20-0. That set a record in hockey.
Let's hope. All right, G. Murph. Sorry, man. You're a Russell Dickerson fan?
No, but who can pass on a free concert?
Exactly. And the rodeo on top of that.
So have you just Googled all of the Russell Dickerson songs?
No, I listened to the show, and I heard Joe say a quote from the song, and I knew that was his wife's favorite song.
Really? What was the quote?
It's a good day to have a great day.
Did I say that?
You did.
Okay. Well, what's the name of the song? It's not that.
That is what it is.
That's not what it is.
That's not what it is.
Have a great day.
No.
Now, you're thinking of Daryl Scott, It's a Great Day to Be Alive, that I think Travis Tritt also covered. That's different. That's different. I mean,
that is the Russell Dickerson song.
Well, that might be, but that ain't Maggie Reinegel's favorite song.
That's not the one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, you were thinking it, and I mean, 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776.
Somebody's got to get this, don't they?
I mean, somebody might be driving this. I don't know, but I mean, they're reviewing the goal right now to see.
Was he offside?
Yeah.
Yes,
he was. Wait, hold on.
He was offside.
You knew that?
I knew that.
How did Joe Reinagel, explain to me what you just saw on the TV and how that was offside?
Because you got one guy on one side of the blue line, the other guy passes him the puck, and he's not on the other side of the blue line.
Yeah, but where do you as long as his blade is across?
Well, it's not completely. I mean, does any part of the blade have to be across, or does it have to be the whole blade?
It's got to be completely across.
See, is not.
Is there reviewing?
It's not. Watch this. It's not
where's
completely
the puck?
Across.
See, watch a skate.
Right.
And
Nope. It's on the line. Boom. Offsides.
So it's still going to be 1-0.
No goal.
All right. Well, we'll get it back.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
And Joshua, this is not a trick question, Joshua. Call in and have a guess, buddy. Now, I'm a pretty good singer, and that Connecticut jingle is off the chain. Yes, I get it, but that's not her favorite. It's a Russell Dickerson song.
Mm-hmm. This isn't that complicated.
It's really not. I'd like to give him another clue, but if I do that, it's going to give it away.
No, you can't do that.
All right.
You can't do that. Ricky, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Is it God Give Me a Girl?
No, that's a damn good song, though. That's a really good song.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Thanks, Ricky.
I hope the hell Russell Dickerson isn't listening to this show.
Well, of course he's listening to the show, getting ready for his show tonight.
Well, then he should call in.
Of
But if
course
he
he
is, well, one, a lot of people know his music, and they're guessing the wrong song.
Well, it's I can't, because if I give that clue that I want to give, it's like
you can't give any clues here. You cannot give any clues. And they have officially waved off the goal. Son of a biscuit eater.
Well, dude, you knew they were going to do it. I just told you they were going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a radio single?
Sure.
Maybe. I don't listen to country radio.
Yes,
I have no idea.
It's a big hit. All right, I can say that. It's a big hit. Boom. It's a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
I got to listen to this thing over and over and over again. She likes it that much.
So you kind of are tired of it.
Well, I wouldn't say tired of it. Like, when he plays it tonight, I'll probably sing along.
Will you sing the right song?
I don't know. Depends on what time in the concert he plays it.
Well, I mean, probably late. It's not his biggest song. It's not his number one hit, but it's right up there. I'd say probably top 5.
Now, how would you know that?
I've seen this guy in concert. I saw him in concert. I added him to my playlist. He's one of the few country guys that I have on my playlist, which is as soon as I heard your wife last night slur this song, I knew exactly what today's trivia question was going to be.
Okay. All right.
Right?
All right. Yeah.
Anthony, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
You want to go see Russell Dickerson tonight?
No idea who that is, but I always am down for a free concert.
All right. Well, Anthony, it's a simple deal. Just name the song that my wife loves.
Is it Blue Tacoma?
Boom!
Yeah, there you go.
Boom!
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, hang on a second, man, before we celebrate. Latvia just scored on America. It's 1-1. What the hell is going on in Italy in ice hockey? All right, sorry. Go ahead, Anthony.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, you sound excited as hell, buddy. I'm telling you.
All right, so how did you settle on Blue Tacoma as the guest you were going to offer up on this fine radio program?
Well, I Googled Russell Dickerson songs, and it was the top one that hadn't been guessed yet.
All right, did you listen to it at all, or are you going to go to the show tonight?
I'm going to go to the show. Well, it was between that and going to I won tickets to the comedy show tonight, Frankie Quinones, so I think I'd rather go to the Rodeo.
Wait, hold on. So you've already won in the last couple of weeks?
Yes.
Oh, well, you know what you're going to find out, dude? You're going to the comedy show. You're not eligible to win. You know the rules. You can only win once every 30 days.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
dude.
so now you don't have an option. You're going to see comedy. You don't win these, and now we've got to come up with some other way to give away these Russell Dickerson tickets. But we appreciate your loyal listenership.
Yes, Anthony.
Absolutely.
Thank you, buddy. You're all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See, that's. I'm glad we solved that on the air, because otherwise Pledge would have said, "All right, what's your name?" and then it popped up, ineligible to win.
And see, I got this wrong. I thought it was his first hit single, and it was not. It was his second.
His second hit.
His second hit.
All right, so what was his first hit? That's the new trivia question that could easily be Googled. 210-656-ESPN. 656-3776.
Wow.
Wah,
Wah, wah, wah, wah,
wah, wah.
Anthony just opened it up for everybody.
He did.
It's kind of like going across the goal line, and before you get there, you fumble.
Well, that's it. You score a goal. It was offside, so instead of 2-0, they wiped that goal away, and now Latvia's tied this hockey game up at 1.
Wow. See, they just took all the momentum away. That's it.
That's it. I mean, there's just the air out of the sails from Anthony.
Yeah.
Latvia scores. All right, 1-1. Pledge is getting all the other winners. Do you know the answer to this one? I don't.
I know it. I'm looking at it right here. Yeah. I'm looking at it right here.
All right.
It's a great Spurs segment, wasn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. First 30 minutes of this show dedicated to, what's his name? Russell Dickerson.
Russell Dickerson. You're welcome, Russell.
Dylan, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
Blue Tacoma, Russell Dickerson. Is that the right answer?
No, it's not. It really isn't. We changed up the question,
Hey,
man.
Dylan, where you been drinking at today?
Ah, man, Lupe Tortilla, Decore, come on down.
Dude. Hey, man,
have fun, brother.
Yeah, by the way, pro tip at Lupe Tortilla, the ribs they have there are fantastic.
Just all the stuff there is pretty good.
Just for the record.
Just saying.
Ricky, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
How's it going? I'm going to go ahead and say yours.
Yours, that's it. That's a damn good song, too. Russell Dickerson has a lot of good songs. Now, you haven't won in the last 30 days, have you, Ricky?
Shit, I've never won with y'all, so.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
there you go.
All right. So, Ricky, you have now, man. Congratulations. You're going. Can you go? Oh, hold on. Can you go to the rodeo tonight?
I can go to the rodeo tonight.
You got anybody you can go with?
My fiance.
Nice.
You don't have to ask permission. You're just going to call her up and say, hey,
Dude,
guess
are
what?
you
We're
kidding
going
me?
to the show.
She's going to be thrilled.
Yeah.
All right. You see Reinagel tonight. He'll buy you a beer, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Ricky is no longer a contest virgin.
And that's it.
How about that,
That's
Ricky?
it.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
All right. Hang on. Pledge has to get some info from you. Pledge, you just wave us off or something?
I was trying to get him off the air.
Oh.
He said something.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What did he say?
He said, bleep, I've never won anything before.
Oh.
He did?
I didn't hear that.
I missed that, too.
All right. Well, there you go.
Getting
Bleep.
one past
Flying
the
without a
American
net.
goalie. Yeah.
Bleep. You've never won anything before. Now
Exactly.
you have. No longer are you pure.
Prize virgin. and then you get others that win all the time, and they're ineligible.
Well, that's crazy, isn't it not?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's talk Spurs coming up.
We did that. Yeah, let's do a little Spurs basketball. And we've got some other things there involving the NBA, including news on Jeremy Sohan going to the New York Knicks. We're doing all of that when we continue here on The Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah, Pledge, we went to break a while ago.
At Target, we're unlocking all the feels this Valentine's Day. It's the perfect time to spread extra love and spoil everyone on your list with unforgettable gifts. First, give a cuddle-worthy surprise with the cutest plush toys, or get party ready and treat yourself to stylish women's dresses you'll heart. Both 20% off. Then dive into the ultimate cozy celebration with your faves with 30% off select women's pajamas. There's something sweet for all your special someones, even you. Find Valentine's Day gifts for everyone at Target.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Chick-fil-A's new frosted sodas and floats. It's a 10 out of 10. Hey, this is Lizzie, a team member at my local Chick-fil-A, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats is how well they go together. You will love having your favorite soda blended with our creamy ice stream to make a new frosted soda or float. With the mix of the ice stream and soda fizz, it's so delicious, I call it Fizzalicious.
Order a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and a new frosted soda and float at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant. Real team member paid for their testimonial.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X.
Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No. We'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade, Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Spring Golf Classic is back. Monday, March 30th at the Golf Club of Texas. Get your slot now. $150 per person or $500 per foursome. The Spring Golf Classic, benefiting fitting animals at no-kill shelters across Texas, is presented by Flight by Yingling, sponsored in part by Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and Ancira.com. The Spring Golf Classic, Monday, March 30th. Sign up now at sasportstar.com.
Well, this is certainly not a Russell Dickerson song. Not sure who this is.
Yeah,
but
it is.
It's good? No, it's not.
Like you would know.
I would know. I know that's not, for sure. This is the Blitz. I know that.
It's his B-side.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe Reinagle. He is Jason Minix. And thanks, everybody, for playing in our little Russell Dickerson concert or contest. Whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, this show is
off to a great start.
You know, when you do stuff a little bit different, sometimes it works and sometimes it's what we've had for the last 30 minutes, but it's pretty entertaining too. But we knew we wanted to do the giveaway early to make sure whoever won had time to get there and they don't go to waste. Because when things like that fall into your lap, we didn't want to do it at 5 o'clock.
No, you can't, because that would give you no time. That's why we did it now, so everybody's good. Get the tickets, go to the rodeo, have a good time, and congratulations. And I know we've got other tickets probably we're going to be giving away as the rodeo continues. So stay tuned right here to the Blitz on 94.1. Spurs last night, an incredible rally. It was a game I really thought they were just going to punt. In all sincerity, when Golden State got up double digits, 16-point lead, I thought, well, hell, it's the All-Star break. Spurs are ready to get it over with. Just get in there and move on. And then they flipped the switch, Minix, and it was fun to watch.
The physical nature, the Wemby getting after it with Draymond, not backing down, I like that because it did feel a lot like Draymond was trying to bully Wemby, and Wemby wasn't having any of that. United States scores 2-1 now. This goal will count. When you look at and you think about Wemby not backing down and the refs letting them play, national TV, they were going at it. There were times where I was like, dude, how are they letting Draymond get away with that? But it was good. That was good for Wemby. Finishes with 26 points. De'Aaron Fox had 27. But it was the way they closed out. Second half domination, 32-19 in that fourth quarter. They were down 16, and they rally and get a win. A win that shouldn't have been that difficult, but now 2-0 on the rodeo road trip.
Well, you say that, but we knew it was going to be tough on Wemby because, look, the Warriors do play a physical brand of basketball. They didn't have Steph Curry last night. And obviously that's a huge help because what are you talking about, 20-some-odd points every game. But I thought it was good. And Guillermo on our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page, Keldon Johnson was fantastic off the bench last night. Somebody asked a question, and I saw this on Twitter earlier, and I think it's a legit question. I have not heard Keldon Johnson get any kind of sixth man mention at all. And I think he should.
Great discussion point for March. in reality.
Yeah.
I mean, this time of year, you're thinking about MVP, defensive player of the year, six-man talk. I mean, are you hearing that about anybody else? No.
No, not really. No.
Because that's generally something that doesn't really come into conversation until later in the year. So not really surprising, but I do think when that talk comes for postseason awards, especially when you look at the Spurs right now, 6-game win streak, third best record in the NBA. They already have more wins than they did all of last season. They're only, 3.5 back of Oklahoma City.
Yep.
So, a couple of weeks ago, it felt like there was no way they could catch OKC. But with SGA out, they're about 500 since he's been hurt. And the Spurs have been able to chip away at their lead, and they are within striking distance. The Spurs could have the top seed in the Western Conference.
Yeah, it is certainly conceivable that they would. And obviously when SGA gets back, Oklahoma's going to be a different team. But, I don't see why not. They're playing well. They've got guys. They've got people around Wemby. I think De'Aaron Fox is a huge key. He certainly was last night. Keldon Johnson, the way he's playing off the bench has just been sensational. I love the fact that he's taken that role and run with it. I mean, he really has. Steph Castle did play last night, and not eye-popping game for Steph, but all of these guys are playing well. And then you got Carter Bryant, who, honestly, and I have to admit, I wasn't real high on that pick, but he's turning out to be good, and I think that could be a huge reason that Jeremy Sohan was expendable.
Well, and again, I think, did they wave off that second goal? I'm sorry, USA's playing hockey right now. They've now had 2 goals waved off after review. I thought for sure that one was going to count. So it's back to 1-1.
Dude, they're going to screw around and lose to Latvia.
They're not going to lose to Latvia. It's still early, but I'm trying to just watching.
I have no idea.
Well, he had his foot in the blue area. But
I have no clue.
So it's back to 1-1.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep you posted on this game that I know everybody's interested in.
Yes,
USA.
of course.
USA.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It'll be interesting to see how the Spurs fill that roster spot with Jeremy Sohan, who's now with the New York Knicks. I do find it interesting that, according to Shams and Jeremy's agent, Jeremy chose New York, one of the 10 or so offers that he had. The Spurs couldn't trade that guy for a bag of chips, but as soon as he was available, he had 10 job offers.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to give anything up for him, why not? You go after him. I think Sohan made a wise pick, I'll be honest with you, because obviously, number one, the Eastern Conference is not as strong as the Western Conference, and the Knicks have a legit shot at coming out of there. And, oh, by the way, I think it's March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on the dates. Spurs play the Knicks, by the way. So they'll get to see their old buddy.
Well, they will, but it also tells me about Jeremy's value. A lot of people want Jeremy, but they weren't going to give up anything to guarantee that they got Jeremy Sohan. If you had 10 offers, cool, hey, man, we'll take you. But nobody just wanted to give up anything to ensure that he was on their roster. Hopefully he's able to develop and have a career. That just wasn't going to happen here in San Antonio. But when you have that much interest right after you get released, but not one of those teams was willing to give up a second-round pick to guarantee that they got you, that just tells me they like you, they don't love you. And I think he did choose well, choosing the New York Knicks. And quite frankly, I think Jeremy, I don't know if he chose New York for the basketball reasons or living in New York City, a combination of both. But either way, go have some fun, young man.
No, I think he made a wise decision. I mean, Detroit is probably the class of the Eastern Conference right now. But the Knicks are there and will be in the mix. So I think it was a wise decision by Jeremy. So, and look, I wish him the best. I hope maybe a change of scenery will help his game a little bit, and he'll find a role with the Knicks that he can do and play with. So we'll see what happens. We mentioned De'Aaron Fox. He's been, if you haven't heard, he's been named to the All-Star team, replacing Giannis. And they've done some maneuvering, so De'Aaron Fox will be on the Stripes team, which is the USA team. So De'Aaron Fox, another Spur going in to the NBA All-Star festivities.
Which that will make it a lot of fun having a whole lot of Spurs connections for this weekend's All-Star festivities there in Los Angeles. From Mitch Johnson coaching, Wemby starting, De'Aaron Fox now a part of the team the Slam Dunk Contest, the Rising Stars. Blitz live tomorrow, 2 to 6 out at the Rue Pub, getting you ready for All-Star / Valentine's weekend.
Look, even with all the Spurs in it, it's going to give me a reason to watch, but how many dunk contests can you watch?
All of them?
Really?
Let's be fair. It's probably a poll question for tomorrow, not today, so remember this, Pledge.
Okay.
Are you excited about any of it? Or is it, remember the dunk contest used to be the highlight of All-Star Saturday night?
Yeah, because it was new and fresh and you made you say, wow.
No, it's because the stars were in it. You saw Michael Jordan.
Too.
You saw you saw the stars. Now, you got a G Leaguer has won it the last couple of years, and he's not even going to be in it this year, right? But it's still, wow, the three-point contest has kind of become the marquee event, but what else is on? So you watch it. But All-Star Saturday night isn't what it was, and it's because the star players refuse to do it. And they don't make the star players do it. So you get a whole bunch of names that you haven't really heard of before. Yeah, I know there was a Spur in there last year, but globally, it's a bunch of no-names in this thing. You know, they still wow you. It's still impressive. But at the same time, it would be more impressive if we saw these superstars that were in the slam dunk contest.
I understand what you're saying, but, after a while, honestly, you can jump over some 7-foot guy's head and dunk it, or jump over 3 cars, and I'm like, I don't know. After a while, it's just me. If you like it, I'm not here to talk you out of it. I'm just saying Saturday night, and I probably will be doing something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Something.
Like what?
Watching the grass grow. How about that? I don't know. I mean, if I catch some of it, I catch some of it. I'm not going to make I can't wait to get in front of the TV on a Saturday night and watch the dunk contest. Woo-wee! That ain't happening.
So if you're at home on Saturday night,
yeah,
are you going to be watching HGTV or the dunk contest?
First of all, I'm not going to be home on Saturday night. I already have plans on Saturday night.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
That, and so I'm going to
Gotta go to get a fancy steak dinner.
Going to be out and about on Saturday night. So
buy roses and candy.
No, I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, and we learned last night that is a no-no.
Oh.
So, no, I'm not buying roses and candy. We're going to dinner. Dinner reservations I had to make like a month ago. It's crazy.
Planning ahead.
Dude, I tried 3 other places, and they were all booked already, a month in advance.
On Valentine's?
Yes.
On a Saturday?
Crazy.
And you think that's crazy?
Yes.
You wanted to get credit for planning ahead and realized you were still behind.
It is no secret, and I've made no secret of it. I think Valentine's Day is the biggest bunch of BS that I've ever heard of. There's some florist made that up to sell a bunch of damn roses.
Yep.
If you want to get romantic, how about picking out a day, I don't know, March 13th?
March 14th, sir.
Well, that one, too.
Yes.
Right? But see, I'm talking about.
That's a made-up holiday that's awesome.
I'm talking about a day that means nothing to no one, and then get romantic. That's going to mean a hell of a lot more than doing it when I have to do it now.
So just some random
day.
Tuesday you send her flowers?
Yes.
When you're not in trouble?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That means a hell of a lot more than Valentine's Day.
But you still got to deliver on Valentine's Day.
Well, Maggie wanted to go to dinner, so I made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. March 14th, boys. That's the holiday to celebrate.
Well, dude, I mean, sure. But I hope you celebrate more than March 14th.
Well, sure, absolutely.
Just saying.
But I'm just saying, you suffer through this Saturday because the reward is March 14th.
And it feels just as good on March 12th as it does on the 14th. So what the hell?
It's a win-win.
Exactly. Whatever.
Except for it's a holiday. It's a made-up holiday. They get one, we get one.
Like Valentine's Day.
Scrub room was beautiful, apparently.
Same. What? It's just like Valentine's Day, dude. It's the biggest bunch of BS. And I will give props to that florist that said, you know what? We got to sell some roses.
Uh-huh.
Let's make February 14th Valentine's Day. Okay. It's like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You all right?
I got that off my
Are you sure?
Yes.
You good?
Yeah.
Still 1-1 between Latvia and Team USA.
I'm already bored with that, too. By the way, it's like, what the hell? If I was at home, that'd be off.
Off?
It'd be off.
Are you? The Latvia goalie just made one hell of a save.
Mm-hmm.
So the Spurs continue to kick ass. And it's funny because there's all of a sudden all this national love for the San Antonio Spurs.
True.
Dwight Howard was on with Rich Eisen talking about how much he loves Vic.
Man, I love him. It's like he's a real alien. Like he's 7'5". He went to go see the Monks. So that's fire. Like, just for him to even have that mindset at 22 to make sure he dedicate himself to this sport with so much stuff going on around him.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see him going to work out with Jamal Crawford for his handles, him going to CKG for his mentality on the court, and the Monks. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. He's like Kareem. He's like Kareem with a jump shot. Well, not saying Kareem didn't have one, but Kareem was the hook.
Right.
This guy's doing the jump shot.
With some magic mixed into
it. With some Magic Johnson. Man, if it's some KG, he got it. So I'm loving what he's doing on the court. I just want him to stay healthy and continue success. He's going to carry our league with the rest of these young guys.
You know, Dwight Howard was a hell of a center for a while, and had he learned how to shoot, could have been extremely good. He never worked on developing a jump shot, and always wondered why he didn't do that. He just wanted to be a bull in a china closet down low, and never wanted to develop a jump shot. And I think it was a wasted opportunity.
Well, and you think about, the way the game was played then, the way the game is played now. It's kind of like, Wemby in his 40-point games compared to Timmy, who had a gazillion 30-point games but no 40s. But you look at the three-pointers that Wemby takes and the three-point shots that Timmy didn't take.
Sure.
Different kind of game when you think about the handles, but somebody of that size. And I think that's what makes watching Wemby so unique and so fascinating when you constantly see him, like in a national game like last night. I think because we watch every Spurs game, we're still wowed by what he's doing. But even like Doris Burke and the announcers last night on that Golden State game just wowed because they don't watch him every game. And when he does stuff, you're like, how in the hell does somebody that tall do that? And then you get guys like, in New York radio, Craig Carton is like, why is everybody ducking the San Antonio Spurs?
Your guy, the guy that you believe, your generation believes, is the king of basketball, for the third time this year, chose not to put on his sneakers and shorts and jersey and play basketball because he is afraid of the San Antonio Spurs. And you had an opportunity to dominate the landscape last night, and the guy that you gave individual patch to when he demanded it so he could celebrate himself as a 23-year veteran in the NBA and have a patch that they cut up after every game and sell in a top special NBA card pack. That guy decided to embarrass the NBA and not play basketball last night because you don't want that smoke. And it's the third time this year he has chosen, while healthy, not to play basketball against the San Antonio Spurs. I flipped over at the end of the Knicks game to check out Lakers Spurs last night, and the first thing I find out is the self-appointed king stays on the porch with his Rottweilers because he don't want that smoke. And if I'm Adam Silver, if I'm the NBA, I suspend LeBron James. You're dead to me. You don't carry the torch for Michael Jordan. You don't carry the torch for Magic Johnson. You don't carry the torch for Larry Bird.
I think he's a bum.
Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you, that was – look, and obviously he said this yesterday after the Laker game on, Tuesday night. But it made me wonder when I heard that. And I ask this in all sincerity. I think if you listen to this show, you kind of know that I'm ready for LeBron to hang up the cleats or the shoes and go away and do something else. But I think a lot of people are getting to that point as well. I mean, I hear this more and more. You look on social media and you see these people saying what a crybaby he is. And maybe it is a minority of people that do that, but I don't want to see the guy turn into just a scrub that's just out there playing because he wants to keep playing.
He still plays at a high level, but he's not what he was. And
not even close.
And guys our age, Michael Jordan is always it. Younger generation that didn't see Michael, go LeBron. And me, I got Kobe in between MJ and LeBron James. That's my personal list. But there is such a divide between, King James, and he grew up in the social media era, and he's been around so long, changed so many teams, chasing titles, and all of that. The LeBron fatigue, I think, is real. But his game, still at a high level, isn't what it was. That's why I love that Tim Duncan had something left in the gas tank when he walked away. David Robinson had plenty left in his gas tank when he said he was done. You've said a gazillion times, I don't want to see Tiger Woods shoot 80.
I don't.
And there is something to that tug of war between you don't want him to go away, but you don't want to see him like that. And I think LeBron James has crossed that line. You don't really want to see him go away, but this isn't what we want to see, where you're just saying, dude, I'm not playing on the second night of back-to-back because I'm old. And he is. But then you've got the other side of this story. Spurs are good. And you got Wemby. And, man, 3 times LeBron has not played Wemby. Oklahoma City sat against the San Antonio Spurs. Golden State last night, Steph Curry's really hurt, but it is kind of weird when it looks like, and maybe just because I'm a Spurs fan and I'm looking at it this way, why are these people afraid to play the San Antonio Spurs?
It is odd, especially when you look, now the NBA's investigating Oklahoma City. I don't know what you have to investigate. 10 guys sat that game. What? Okay, let's take a look, and we'll interview all of them, and we'll go 6 months. Please. They sat there and they did it for a reason. They did not want to lose to this team again. And not saying that they would have. Had they played all their guys, maybe they win. You don't know. But it's just psychological, I think, and that's why they did it. LeBron last night, who knows? I think it is because he's old. And he didn't want to play in the second game of a back-to-back. But it begs the question, why is this happening against the Spurs? I think it's a legit question.
They're afraid of the alien.
I guess. Or is it psychological to get to the playoffs?
It could just be pure coincidence that the Spurs and Lakers have matched up on the second night of a back-to-back. And LeBron, kind of like New England Patriots, can't complain about the schedule. It is what it is. LeBron saying, I don't play the second night of a back-to-back. Maybe. Who knows? But it is kind of odd. But I love the fact that the Spurs are back to being a part of the national conversation.
No question about it. And by the way, Jaren Jackson Jr. coincidentally needs surgery all of a sudden.
What? He got to Utah.
He gets to Utah, and all of a sudden he needs surgery. He's out for the season.
They didn't know that before the trade, huh?
Well, I guess not. Apparently not, because according to reports, he injured it while he was still a Grizzly. Comes to Utah, but they're not tanking. Come on. Are you kidding me? Not those guys. Huh. Wow. All right, we got to take a break. We are up against it, that is for sure. You ever had anybody, like a really good-looking woman on an airplane, hand you a note saying she's into you?
No.
No. You could answer that real quick.
No.
So could I.
Yeah.
One guy did, though. Wouldn't that be something? We'll tell you about it. We continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
My goodness, you think about Wemby and what he's been doing. If you've been using Wemby in your underdog pick'ems, you've been cashing in, because that's what you can do on Underdog. The best place to get in on all the action, make your picks, and win money in Texas is on Underdog. And playing it easy. You pick whether your favorite players are going higher or lower on stats like points, rebounds, steals, and more. Get your picks right. You can win up to 5,000 times your cash. And it's so much fun to play, so easy. And sometimes, like I have a pick'em entry that started last night, will end tonight, and hopefully everything turns green and money ends up in my account. That's the beauty of playing on Underdog. Download the Underdog app today. Use promo code STAR to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. Promo code STAR at Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-MY-RESET or visit ncpgambling.org.
You're riding with a Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6, KTFM Floresville, and everywhere at sasportstar.com.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-553-7217 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-553-7217. That's 800-553-7217. What do you have to lose? Call 800-553-7217. Again, 800-553-7217.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Well, the San Antonio Spurs used a second-half comeback to beat the Warriors last night, 126-113, led by De'Aaron Fox's 27 points and 8 assists. Spurs now 2-0 in the Rodeo road trip. They have officially hit the All-Star break. All-Star news, well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not going to play in the NBA All-Star game. De'Aaron Fox will take his place. Mavs star Cooper Flagg will not participate either due to a sprain.
Joe Reinagel.
That's the 3rd time in 7 seasons the San Antonio Spurs are the NBA champions.
Jason Minix.
They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
It's the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Happy Thursday. We're getting there, man. It is almost Friday, almost the weekend. It is a Thursday. Thursday's a good day. Welcome to the Blitz. Happy you're spending some time here with us on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe Reinagel. That young man over there is Jason Minix, and we're happy to have y'all all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
in my rodeo.
I was going to say, I was about to make a rodeo joke and fumbled it. I was like mutton busting and fell off of the sheep early. You going to go see some mutton busting tonight?
I don't know. Will they have mutton busting?
Don't they have it every night?
I don't know if they have it every night or not.
They got to have mutton busting. It's opening night.
I don't want to hear about you falling off a sheep, Minix, okay?
I want to see you ride a sheep.
Dude, please. That poor sheep would be, it wouldn't be able to run. That poor guy.
You'd be surprised.
I'm sure.
You would be surprised.
Ah.
You're not going to go. Is there a rodeo event that you're looking forward to tonight, or you're just going to eat, drink, and watch some Russell Dickerson?
No, I enjoy them all. I honestly do. The barrel racing and the I don't know what you call the two-man.
The drinking?
Well, that too, but the two-man, team rope competition, that's always fun. Obviously, the bull riding is great.
Is there bull riding tonight?
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know if that stuff's every night or if it's just, is it later in the rodeo? Because this is the first time I've ever been to the first night of the rodeo. We usually go every year at some point, but I've never been to opening night.
You got to imagine from the smell factor, tonight's got to be one of the best nights to go.
I would think so.
I mean, because it's fresh dirt. Although I guess they've probably been practicing some.
I would imagine there've been some poop that's hit that dirt already.
The animals have been there for a bit.
Sure. I don't know. First time I've ever been on opening night, so looking forward to that.
What Pledge?
Well, I'm looking up the things that are happening there today, and you've got the PCRA rodeo event tonight, so that is happening. And at 10:30,
it is a rodeo.
Yeah.
At 10:30, after Russell Dickerson, somewhere on the grounds, 2 tons of steel.
Oh wow! Now see, I didn't know that.
So they're probably playing one of the after parties. But what about the rodeo events? They don't say anything? You just piped in to say that the rodeo's going on, which you already knew?
There will be a rodeo.
Yeah, there will be a rodeo
yeah.
tonight.
Yes.
Opening ceremony, probably a little national anthem.
Yeah, I'm sure there's that, of course.
You got to make sure you go through the mall part. Let Maggie spend some money.
The mall part?
Oh, yeah.
There's a mall?
All the shopping you could do?
No, we're not going to do that.
You can get some jewelry, some hats.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
For what? And where to win?
What remember?
Dude, please. We're going to go and, have some whatever foods there. And
are you looking for anything particular on a stick?
Not really, no. I'll see what I see.
Well, they're going to have the classic grand entry tonight, the calf scramble, and mutton busting.
There will be. All right, cool. That's good. Always good to see those youngsters out there trying to hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have no idea, do you?
What mutton busting is?
About any of what you're about to get into.
No, I know it's a rodeo. I know what a rodeo is.
Really?
Well, sure. I already mentioned a couple of things.
Yeah, by name. Barrel racing.
That's right.
Yeah. The two dudes on a
team roping.
Team rope. Well, what do they do in team roping?
They rope a calf.
Well, from the front legs or back legs?
Well, one gets the neck and the other gets the back leg.
So who's got the better gig? The guy that stays on the horse or the one that has to jump off the horse and go tie up the cow?
The guy that stays on the horse.
Is that the better?
I would think so.
You would think?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Well, and then that's back. You get back in your Western days, Minix. When
back in your Western days.
They did that when they had, and then some dude had a hot brand and he went. Psh, it went. Wah! I mean,
I don't think that's how it worked, man.
Dude, I'm sure.
I don't think they had to tie them up to brand them.
I think they did.
No.
I think that's where that all stems from.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I think it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be some bronc busting too, I would imagine.
Really?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know if that's bareback or saddle. There's a difference.
I don't want to hear about your broke back.
I said bareback.
Okay.
I can't quit you.
What?
It's a famous line from that song, or that show.
That song?
Maybe the song too. Who the hell knows?
Good Lord.
My gosh.
Let's do the headline blitz.
This is Jason and Joe's Headline Blitz. Brought to you by Novu Brazil Brewery in North Star Mall. 2 guys, 2 opinions, never enough time.
Anybody that flies a lot, this never happens. Never.
No.
But it did. An Australian influencer, also known as Hot Chick on Instagram. is going viral for
hot chick on a stick.
Shooting her shot on an airplane. She gave a dude a note.
Uh-huh.
Feel like a George Strait song.
Mm-hmm.
Check yes or no.
Well, if you've seen pictures of this particular influencer, she's very shiny, and went over to some dude and said, "I'm into you," or something to that effect. That's what the note said. Now, I don't know what the guy did with the information, but
he probably thought it was a joke, like you would have thought if you were handed a note.
Well, I know I would think it's a joke. I'm not sure about this guy. I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you really don't think that it's real. Although sometimes, and you talk to some of the influencers, guys are afraid to approach them seriously, and so they've got to go out of their way to get a guy's attention. That's just not like, oh wow, she's hot, and move on, because guys are going to automatically assume there's no way I have a chance in hell at that.
Well, now the guy, because there's a picture of him, he looks like Brock Purdy. Don't you think? Dude looks like Brock Purdy.
Sure, maybe.
I think maybe it is Brock Purdy.
It's not Brock Purdy.
Oh, it could be.
It's not Brock Purdy.
Looks just like him.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. You try to put yourself in that position, and
well, all I know is
I don't know what you would do
if this chick handed any of us a note and said, "Let's go," we would all be in trouble.
Yeah, because you probably wouldn't make it to the restroom.
Stop.
Oh, sorry, honey.
Uh-huh.
Such
a knucklehead.
I don't know, man. That never happens. That kind of stuff never happens to regular dudes.
It happened to this dude. He's a regular dude.
I guess.
And he can't believe it happened to him.
But there's no conclusion to this story, and that's what kind of pisses me off.
Well, what do you?
Well, I want to know how it ended. Did they go in the bathroom and have a Mile High Club experience, or did they
exchange numbers and get together?
Exactly.
I mean, you want to know how it ended?
I want to know.
The fact that we know about it tells me they must have hooked up at some point.
Well, I don't know. And the other thing is, with influencers these days, you never know. I mean, she may have been just doing this for clicks.
Oh, to go viral.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at me. I'm so beautiful, but I can't find a boyfriend because guys are afraid to talk to me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've heard those stories before.
Absolutely. I feel sorry for her.
Do you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Not at all. Not if she's having a hard time finding a dude, then I don't even know how to explain that. She probably got a long list. And if you're afraid to go up and talk to a beautiful woman, well, the hell with you. I mean, have some stones. See, all guys are afraid to get shot down. And I don't know why.
But here's the thing. I mean, guys are afraid to get shot down for fear of rejection. Now, there are some that might shoot their shot with somebody they think is out of their league because, at least they tried.
Well, exactly.
Right? At least they tried. Girls are way worse than guys. Lady that we work with here, talking about going to the rodeo tonight, literally said she tried on 20 different outfits for tonight's show, and still what she was wearing today, don't know if that's actually going to make it to the rodeo because she's just not sure what she wants to wear and what's going to look right for the concert tonight. They put so much more thought into that. When my niece was living with us and she was getting ready to go out and all the changing of outfits and the this and the that, and I'm like, he does not care, Bree. He does not give a damn. He's playing a video game right now, wondering if he's going to be late or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Hey, let women be women. That's the beauty of them. But we were talking to this particular young lady, and I think her exact quote was, I want to find something that doesn't make me look fat. And I'm like, are all women concerned about that?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes. And she is far from anywhere near
No.
that. But those are the ones that are always worried about, do I look puffy?
Well, there are guys around here that call women puffy.
Well, I mean, we do work with some idiots, and although that one is certainly learned, I don't think he's used the word puffy since.
Well, I hope not.
He has learned his lesson.
Hopefully not.
But the crazy thing is this particular one has a boyfriend, right? It's not like she's going to the rodeo, looking her best, trying to land a cowboy. Right? Not looking for somebody with the biggest belt buckle, although my wife has jokes about the bigger the buckle, the deader the... Anyway, but when you look at it, like, she's already got a boyfriend. It's like, what are you worried about?
Exactly.
But women stress over this stuff. And
still got to look good.
You still got to look good.
Yeah.
And she walked in, so I said, you going to rodeo tonight? How'd you know? Look at you. You look like you're going to the rodeo tonight.
I don't know. I guess, the mystery of women.
Dude, quit trying to figure it out.
The
yes,
mystery
dear.
of women.
Just say yes, dear, and you're fine.
Unbelievable.
You going to get a belt buckle tonight?
No.
Why not?
No, I might wear my white belt.
See your white belt with a big old buckle?
No, I'm not. I'm not wearing a belt, and if I was, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Because as you're seeing me here on the Blitz right now, is if you see me at the rodeo tonight, I will look exactly the same.
No boots?
Well, I've got boots in the car.
Hat?
No, dude,
just got a haircut.
He got a haircut today. He's not going to put on a hat.
I do
Are
have
you
a hat, but I'm not wearing it.
He got a haircut and a nap today because he always falls asleep while getting his haircut.
Which, by the way, as you bring that up, is our poll question on our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page. Does anybody else fall asleep while in the chair getting a haircut? And I guess a lot of y'all are either lying or you're a hell of a lot better rested than I am, because the no's have it at 73% to 27%. Now, come on, guys. Even gals. You do it, too, because you're usually in the chair a lot longer than we guys are. But
yeah, but you're in there for a long time with your hair.
Dude, 30 minutes. I'm in and out.
30
minutes. Piece of cake.
In and out.
In and out. Boom. Don't be afraid to admit that you do it, all right? Because it's a natural thing.
Falling asleep while getting your hair cut.
Falling asleep while getting... I don't know if it's something about some... Yeah, this is going to be a drop. Some dude rubbing your head or female rubbing. I don't know what it is.
Come rub it.
I'm not sure.
What?
Well, we got to move on.
No, wait a minute. We're not going to just let you skate out of that one. So at what point do you fall asleep? Is it during the head massage when they're washing your hair?
No. While I'm actually getting the haircut. So
after the massage?
There is no massage, Minix. What the hell are you going to your haircut?
Sports Clips.
They give you a massage?
Yeah. They wash your hair, or actually lately I've been going to Great Clips because, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. I don't spend big money on my hair. But Great Clips does a fine job.
No, they do,
for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you like it.
Yeah. Dude, I've been getting all these coupons for $10, man. They do a fine job for $10. Takes about 12 minutes. In and out, no time for a nap.
Well, they don't have to do the back of your head. It's only
what
the
do you
front.
mean? Man. You still pay the full price, whether they're doing all of it or not. You got the little area that's balding, and then you go from there. That works.
I guess I do get a massage on the... But by then, I've already had
Would you get a massage or not? You're thinking about this. You had a haircut today.
It's kind of that way, just like, I guess.
Do they wash your head?
Yeah.
Do they do the scalp massage?
Yes. But it's not very long.
Well, you pay extra and they'll go longer.
I don't want to pay extra. Look, I want...
Cheap son of a...
So there's several things in my life that are just a waste of time. Getting gas and getting a haircut. I want to get them the hell over with as soon as possible.
Well, the best part about getting a haircut is when they wash your hair and give you the massage. That scalp massage is wonderful.
Well, it doesn't last that long.
Well, if you pay extra.
You pay extra?
No. I just said I'm going to Great Clip for $10, but when I was going to Sports Clips, but Sports Clips got way too expensive for the same haircut, right? But you pay extra and they go longer.
Well, I'm glad I know that because I'm not paying extra to go longer.
Well, just ask Robert Kraft.
Well,
that's a whole different
massage. Yes, that's a whole different game, man.
Pay extra, they go longer.
Now, see, Michael Gomez.
They pay extra, you do more there.
On our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page, his wife cuts his hair. He says $15 plus tip is too much for a haircut. See, give me a get off my lawn there, Pledge. That's a get off my lawn right there. I'm paying more than $15 for a haircut.
Back in my day.
Oh, my. I fall asleep in the chair. I'm sorry, I do, and I'm one of the 30%. So well, if you do as well, or if you don't, go to our YouTube page and vote.
You fall asleep because you can't be on your phone and you've got to sit still and do nothing, and it's just you and your thoughts, and that puts you out.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm a pretty boring guy.
Yeah. The more important takeaway from this is Joe gets his head rubbed by a guy.
Well, sure. I mean, I can't. Dude, I didn't choose the guy. When I went in there, and he does an adequate job for my taste, and so it's the way that it goes. That brings up another question. When you go get a massage at a resort or wherever you go, do you request a male or female?
Female.
Well, I do too.
Always.
Always.
Always. Always.
What are you afraid of, Minix?
Same thing you are. Although there's more fears with a female, if you know what I mean.
There could be.
Afraid something's gonna pop up.
Massage tips and haircut exploits. We continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
If you're a business owner, a manager, a club leader, and you need your logo on any kind of gear, make sure you get into Sammy's Embroidery and Printing down on San Pedro. You need your logo on any kind of winter gear. That gear is still on display in his showroom. So jackets, half zips, hoodies. Go see Sam. He'll get you taken care of. Caps, over 25,000 caps and more than 75 color combinations on display in his showroom, including the popular Richardson 112 style trucker caps, Nike, Katie caps, Cap America, to name a few. If you need any kind of a logo on like a dress shirt, golf shirt, fishing shirt, Sam can get you taken care of. He's got all the big name brands, Under Armour, Nike, North Face, Eddie Bauer, Travis Matthew, Port Authority, to name a few. Even now has a full line of Tommy Bahama. Over 700 uniform lines to choose from. Only company in Texas with one-day turnaround. Nobody has better prices. No order too big, no order too small. Call 210-824-3900 or go by that massive showroom on San Pedro, a mile inside Loop 410 right there across from the McDonald's, or check the website, samsembroidery.com, for Sammy's Embroidery Club.
The Headline Blitz is brought to you by Novo Brazil Brewing Company, San Antonio's newest sports watching destination with over 60 feet of LED video walls and 80 craft beers and kombucha on tap. Novo is attached to North Star Mall and open late hours to serve you. If you haven't checked out the new Novo Brazil Brewing Company attached to North Star Mall, what are you waiting for? We're talking craft beers and kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, 8 massive LED screens. This is San Antonio's newest sports watching destination. It's Novo Brazil Brewing Company's first Texas location and is conveniently attached to North Star Mall and open late hours to serve you. Fresh Novo Poke Nachos, Picanha Prime Sirloin, burgers, and more. Novo Brazil Brewing Company. Go to novobrew.com. That's novobrew.com.
Here in San Antonio in the Hill Country, our water is hard. It's harsh like some accents.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Now that's harsh. At the same time, those that know have a Connecticut quality water softener and enjoy smooth, soft, pure, clean water like this.
Tú eres mi luz en la oscuridad.
Hard, harsh water.
Hey, use with the face.
Soft water.
El amor es como el agua que nunca se seca.
If you don't have a Connecticut water softener, you're basically inviting hard water into your home to beat up your appliances, hot water heater, and every pipe in your home. And if you can't live without your coffee maker, hard water damages it too. Call me for a free in-home water evaluation at 656 Pure.
For a limited time, get a free reverse osmosis drinking station, $400 off a trade-in, and 0% interest for 12 months. Call Connecticut of San Antonio in the Hill Country, 210-656-PURE.
Connecticut is simply the best water softener you can buy, And that's why we say it's the last water softener you'll ever own.
License number 38961.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-269-3394. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Plus, free premium delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
George gets justice. After an accident, a lot of people think they can't afford a lawyer. They're already stressed, hurting, or maybe out of work, and the last thing they need is a big retainer fee to get help. But here's the truth. At George Salinas Injury Lawyers, you only pay if they win. Real help is within reach. Right now, call 210-225-0909 or visit getgeorge.com. George gets justice. GetGeorge.com. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Spring Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your weekend golf buddies, even the ladies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at the Golf Club of Texas. Monday, March 30th. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 per player and spend the day talking trash, crushing drives, and laughing your way around the course. This isn't a stuffy golf club tournament. It's golf the way it should be. The Spring Golf Classic benefits feeding animals at no-kill shelters across Texas, so you're having a great time for a great cause. Presented by Flight by Yingling and sponsored by Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and Ancira.com. And when the last putt drops, the day is just getting started. Join us for the after party at the 90 Proof Bar at Lucky Ranch Road and Highway 90. Cold drinks, great food, and all the post-round storytelling you can handle. So pick your team, claim your spot, and tee up with San Antonio's Sports Star. Sign up your foursome now at sasportstar.com.
I'm A.J. Hoffman from the Morning Huddle. Join me and Rob Thompson tomorrow morning at 6. Your early morning wake-up call on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Team USA just scored to go up 2-1 over Latvia.
And this one counts.
Now, I don't know how good Latvia is, but this is kind of embarrassing.
Well, all right.
This game should be over by now.
The reality is, Pledge, duck down a little bit. They got something on the screen I want to read. Okay, never mind. Latvia doesn't have a lot of NHL guys on there, but they do have professionals that play overseas. USA's got a lot of NHL types. You're right. They should be kicking ass. US has had 2 goals disallowed. That one will count. It's 2-1. But you're right. This should be.
Yes. It should be.
But their goalie is playing great.
I don't give a damn.
Their goalie is playing great.
Well, shoot better.
Shoot better. For a guy that doesn't know how to watch hockey, their goalie is playing great.
I've already schooled you on offsides, and now they should shoot better.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Minnix. Come on.
Reinagel. hockey expert.
Yes.
He's watched one Dallas Stars game on television, and now he's an expert.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. I don't know.
Although coming back from the Olympic break, he's going to be all hockeyed out.
I don't know anything about hockey. I really don't. I do know what offsides is, and there was a perfect example of it there. I'm learning little by little. I'm learning. So I'll get there one day.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, you're learning. You're watching hockey. Of course, right now you have no choice.
Well, I don't mind watching this. It is Team USA, and this is the most Olympic coverage I've watched since it began.
Really?
Yes. I've told you, I'm not an Olympics guy. I'm just not, especially especially Winter Olympics. But I'll watch this. I want the United States to win. I want them to do well.
Yeah.
We did watch a little figure skating yesterday out at Novo. They had it on out there.
It was because it was on.
Well, right.
Right? And you didn't have control of the remote. All right. So we've got somebody just sent us some video of something going on with skiing. Pledge, do you have that audio ready? This is funny as hell.
Now it's the Frenchman Yannick Bertrand through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand. Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it. And if you're a man, you could feel it.
Yeah.
Wow, watch this again.
No.
Oh, the Frenchman. Oh, monsieur. Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.
Oh, my God. No, Pledge, we're going to play it again. But I just want, when the skier goes through, the gates are those little flag things. Those apparently called gates.
Gates, yeah.
If you hear what sounds like when you step on your dog's tail. That is when the gate, it is nuts.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't really think that.
Now it's the Frenchman Yannick Bertrand through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand.
Dude, that's not funny. That's not funny.
No, it is funny.
No, it's so because it's somebody else's.
Exactly. It's happening to somebody. Now, look, if you saw somebody get hit in the nuts on the street, you'd laugh your ass off.
Yeah, well.
Now, you would.
We'd feel this pain, but when you can hear the screams, that's live audio from the mountain. I mean, no.
I saw French guys, that wouldn't bother them. Their reputation is not.
Still hurts.
Well, I guess.
I mean, listen to that guy. Why does that sound like Matt Cedoroff and crickets?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Matt Cedoroff, when he was working at News 4, was doing a story about the cricket invasion at the mall, and one touched him.
Oh, my God.
And he screamed like this guy screaming because he can never make a little girl ever again.
That little whimper at the end there. I think he just turned into a little girl. I think he left his package back on the gate.
He got hung up. I mean, that's the one thing about the Winter Olympics. You get that or the stories about the guy suffering from frozen penis. What's worse?
Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious.
Dude, the video.
That's funny as hell.
Whoa! Pledge always has to go a little bit too far.
That dude
for his girlfriend, that's maybe all that she'll have now.
Yeah, just toys.
At least for a while he's on IR.
Oh my gosh!
Although
that's hilarious.
Be, like the dude that yesterday won bronze, and then it's like, I wish I could share this with my girlfriend, but she dumped me after I cheated on her. It's like, dude, this is not the time to come clean.
Oh, my gosh. That's too funny. Thank you to the person that sent us that. That's very nice of you. That's got to live on forever, does it not? You want to actually talk some sports in this show?
Dude, we've got hockey and we've got the gates of hell in the skiing event.
I'm just
That's
curious
sport.
because there is a list out of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, and it's going to piss you off.
Is it?
Yes. As you wear your Cowboy star on your shirt there.
Uh-huh.
Stop it.
You have a list?
I don't have a list.
I have a list.
You do? Well, we'll hear
I found a real one. Because your list is crap.
We'll have all
You
kinds
found a
of...
list and we're like, what the hell is this?
I thought it was absolutely perfect.
Did you?
With the exception of a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Lists and more lists and French guys, well, cutting off their package. Who knows what's coming up on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Oh, tomorrow we're going to be live at the Roo Pub, 281 and Redland Road as we get ready for All-Star Weekend. And you know no better place to go watch any big game, any big event than the Roo Pub at 281 and Redland Road. And go hungry. The food, fantastic. They have the biggest and best wings in town. I love their fried shrimp, the hot dogs. About 15 different burgers on the menu. Great salads, great appetizers. And that kitchen is open late every day with the full menu available. So when you need a late-night meal, don't go to a drive-thru. Get into the Roo Pub there at 281 and at Redland Road. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 and Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Friday on the Morning Huddle. How did Team USA look to start off the Olympics?
It's All-Star Weekend. It's both an exhibition and a competition. Please wager. We've got a lot to talk about. Get here early. Party starts at 6.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. Mornings 6 to 10 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The largest gun show in San Antonio is at the Shriner Auditorium this weekend. Texas Gun Shows is open this Friday from 4 to 7 p.m., 10 a.m. to 5 Saturday, and then 10 a.m. to 4 Sunday. Texas Gun Shows is at the Shriner Auditorium on 1604 this Friday through Sunday.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. At Target, we're unlocking all the feels this Valentine's Day. It's the perfect time to spread extra love and spoil everyone on your list with unforgettable gifts. First, give a cuddle-worthy surprise with the cutest plush toys, or get party ready and treat yourself to stylish women's dresses you'll heart. Both 20% off. Then dive into the ultimate cozy celebration with your faves with 30% off select women's pajamas. There's something sweet for all your special someones, even you. Find Valentine's Day gifts for everyone at Target.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
That little Morgan Wall in there. There you go. It's a good song. You knew that, didn't you, Minix?
I was thinking this was a dude playing the night at the rodeo.
No. It's
That's
Morgan,
not.
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen not at the rodeo tonight.
Not at the rodeo at all, I don't think. I think he's a big star these days. This is the Blitz,
This is not too big for the San Antonio rodeo.
I don't know.
Although, isn't Shabuzi playing the Houston rodeo?
Yes.
He ain't playing the San Antonio rodeo?
And I don't know why.
We got Pat Green on Sunday.
Pat Green, yeah.
I'd go see Pat Green, except Pat Green's playing like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Is he really? He's not doing a double show?
I think it's Brad Paisley.
Oh, at night?
At night.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Well, I get that. I'm not a huge Brad Paisley fan.
Really?
Not really. No, I never have. I mean, he's got some good songs, but I just, I'm not a big Paisley fan. But, I know a lot of people are, so I'll have fun at that.
Doesn't Pat Green sing a song with Pat Green and Brad Paisley? Didn't they do a song together? Like College or something like that?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I have no clue. No, but I'm going to see Shabuzi in Houston.
Are you?
Yes.
You're going to go to Houston to see Shabuzi?
I am. And I'm not paying for it, though. It's a gift, so I couldn't really say no. I mean,
somebody actually gave you a gift. Goal! 3-1 USA.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, well.
All right.
It's about time.
Yep.
So that'll be fun.
Yep,
That's next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Shabu. You saw him.
So did you.
Well, yeah.
And he walked right past us. Well, walked right past us. He jumped in the crowd and, went right past us, high-fived him on his way to singing the one song everybody knows.
Well,
he sang it twice.
He did.
Apparently, it's a different song that sounds the same.
It's a good song.
The rest of it sucked.
Well, it was a good song, but yeah, the rest of it was. But
But that one song was rocking.
It was great.
That was rocking.
Yes.
So the Houston Rodeo has Rascal Flatts, Lizzo, Yoakum, Creed, Ragweed, and the fact that Cross Canadian Ragweed's playing Red Rocks is awesome. Lainey Wilson, isn't she playing?
Lainey Wilson's a huge star.
Yeah, but I think Lainey Wilson, isn't she playing Green Hall this weekend?
Green Hall?
Isn't she? Who's playing Green Hall this weekend? Oh, I guess I could look at
Lainey Wilson is a huge. I mean,
she
has gotten.
I know.
Huge.
I know who Lainey Wilson is. Who's playing at Green Hall this weekend? Who am I thinking of? Oh, Bree Bagwell, not Lainey Wilson.
I can see how you
not
get
Lainey
confused,
Wilson.
Same thing though.
Yeah,
Bree Bagwell's awesome though.
I'm sure
she's awesome.
I'm sure she is,
but not Lainey Wilson.
No, Lainey Wilson is. She's
got some junk in the trunk.
She's gotten popular as hell. Who, Lainey or Bree?
Lainey.
Ah.
So do you have all the rodeo stuff on here for what's on tap coming up later?
I do.
All right, good. Great.
I thought Rascal Flatts broke up. Is this a reunion tour?
Well, it's kind of like Creed.
Oh, Creed. Wow.
That's in Houston, but you're going to go see Shabuzi, not Freed.
And I see Pledge didn't put Shabuzi down on there.
Well, because you already know that Shabuzi's there.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
Tim McGraw's there as well.
Yeah?
The one time I paid money to go see Tim McGraw, he sucked. And
was that the rodeo here?
No, it wasn't the rodeo here. It was at that place out there by Bluebonnet Palace used to be. What was it, the Verizon Amphitheater?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny Chesney opened for him that day. This was a long time ago.
Obviously.
Chesney kicked ass.
Yeah.
And then McGraw gets up there and just like, talk about falling asleep in the barber chair.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Was Faith Hill there?
No, that would have been better.
Faith Hill doesn't do anything anymore, right?
I don't know what she does.
I mean, I haven't heard of Faith Hill, heard her put out anything in a long time. Kids or music, for that matter.
I'm sure she hasn't. Interesting stuff. See, they got some great people at the Houston Rodeo. Kelly Clarkson,
we got
Luke
great people
Bryan,
at our rodeo.
Chris Stapleton.
Goal.
Cody Johnson.
We got another one. Team USA now leading Lafayette 4-1.
Dude.
Jay Balvin.
Who?
Jay Balvin.
All right, so who's at the San Antonio Rodeo? I mean, because the Houston Rodeo is the Houston Rodeo, right? But it's not like our rodeo doesn't have anybody coming. We've got some big names coming to our rodeo.
Well, you mentioned one. Brad Paisley's a pretty big name.
Yeah.
We got Hank Williams Jr.
All right.
Ty Myers, Midland.
Midland's good.
Pat Green, Brad Paisley, Shenandoah. Hudson Westbrook. I saw him at Whitewater Amphitheater. That was a really good show. Miranda Lambert.
Oh, there you go.
Robert O'King, Gary Allen, Roger Krager, and Kevin Fowler.
Dude,
all right.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Cody Jinks, Braxton Keith, Terry Clark, 49 Winchester, Dirks Bentley, the Drop Teens, Cheryl Crow, Ludacris, and Shane Smith and the Saints.
Cheryl Crow.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Cheryl Crow's coming?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's got to be.
She's fine, dude. Don't go there.
Thursday the 26th.
Go where?
I know where you're going. Thursday the 26th. Cheryl Crow.
Damn, the rodeo lasts that long. Holy cow.
Well, you realize the Spurs don't play until
Holy
March
cow.
for a reason inside
March
that
5th.
building. All right, hold on now. Send me that list, Pledge, because having you reread it is not good radio. But I mean,
SARodeo.com.
So you're saying I should just go there myself?
Yeah, I think that's what he just said. Yeah.
SA. Good producing. I won't send it to you.
It'd take me twice as long to send it as it would just to type in the 4 words.
Yeah.
Well, the rodeo's a pretty big deal around these parts, and I guess it is in Houston too.
Well, yeah.
It's a good lineup. I had no idea there were some big names like Miranda Lambert would be great to see. I think.
Well, and I'm trying to think like back in my KJ days, Terry Clark was massive.
Mm-hmm.
Shenandoah's kind of old, right? They've been around a while.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you look at Dirks Bentley.
He's been around a while.
Been around. What is it? The stuff keeps going away.
And Dirks Bentley, he's got one of them voices, right? Like he's a real deep voice guy. Is that not Bentley?
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't know what you're thinking of.
I don't
Who's that dude I'm thinking of?
I have no idea what's in Ryan Eagle's mind. That's loaded. Pat Green I would go see. Robert Earl Keen. Every time I see Robert O'Keen, it's his retirement show, and so I never figure I'm going to see him again.
Kind of like George Strait.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. There he is. Shane Smith and the Saints are big time right now. Cheryl Crow would be awesome to see. Yeah, no, dude. Now
I'd go see Luda.
You would. See who else?
Well, he's playing at the All-Star game this weekend, Ludacris, and then he's coming here. So you get to see him this weekend, Pledge,
he's
on TV.
He's also on a rodeo road trip, apparently.
Apparently so. Good stuff.
A lot of good shows.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
See, I wish the lineup would quit switching pages. Yeah, there's a lot of good shows.
Yep.
Everybody, Houston rodeo. You got a good rodeo.
I think so, too.
You got a good rodeo lineup.
Screw Houston anyway.
Exactly. You got to go to Houston for that.
Exactly. I'm not a fan of Houston.
So
But I got invited. I can't say no.
You got invited to Shaboozey.
I can't say no.
Shaboozey.
He's not a fan of Houston or Shaboozey.
No, Shaboozey's fine. Houston sucks.
He's a fan of drinking beer and making sure the daughter-in-law who's pregnant is happy and the designated driver.
Well, and she bought the tickets.
And
so,
she
I mean,
bought
am
the
I going to say
tickets.
no?
You know, it's kind of like, hey, look what I got you guys for Christmas. We're going to a show, and you guys get to come with us because we know you'll pay for everything while you're here.
She did buy the tickets, though, so, that's fine. I can handle that.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Miranda Lambert? I'd go see Miranda Lambert.
Absolutely.
You
No
excited
doubt
for
about
Russell Dickerson tonight?
I am, yes, I am. Because I'll know a bunch of his songs. And, the thing about the rodeo is they only play for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to play their hits. Can't play a bunch of crap you've never heard before.
Crap you've never heard of.
I heard Joe saying they're done after an hour. I get home in time for my bedtime.
Who said that?
Joe.
Ryan Eagle said that?
I never said that.
You said that?
No.
You call him Pledge a liar?
Yes, I am.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's how I interpret. Yeah, they only play an hour, so.
Well, they
it's
do. I'm
perfect.
just stating a fact.
But then you go to the after show with 2 tons of steel.
I probably won't do that.
Oh,
but,
come on.
I'm just saying.
Why do you hate 2 tons of steel?
I don't, but I would imagine we'll go home.
But the beauty of if you go watch 2 tons of steel, you don't have to sit in traffic. You can watch some more music and let the traffic thin out a little bit.
Keep drinking.
Sure, and then I have to leave my car there.
Say what's up to Kevin Guile.
He plays in 2 tons of steel.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to wonder who the hell's that?
Hey, Kevin. Yeah. Name dropper. James Pledger. Your car was okay this morning, though, right?
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, no problem.
Much rather leave your car than not.
I totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
Don't want any kind of
All right.
problem with the law.
No. All right. Wait, what was that, Pledge?
I was wondering what that was.
What was?
The law.
Pledge just made some weird noise from the other side of the glass. I'm not sure if that made the air or not. But that was like listening to that skier over there coming down the turnpike, and he caught his in the gate from hell. Dude, that skier caught himself in the wrong spot. And that was the noise that the TV cameras picked up. Whoever said downhill skiing isn't a violent sport was lying to you.
Well, the problem with that thing is those gates are whippy. So once you know, it kind of knocked it forward and it whipped right back.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck.
Right between the legs, man. Whip it good.
Oh, that's not what that song means. That was violent.
Yes, it was.
That was actual audio. There is nothing there that is made up.
Oh, see,
that's what the microphones picked up when that guy hit the gate with the wrong part of his body. I'm assuming he didn't meddle.
Next time he's going to wear metal.
He might have metal now.
Oh, my gosh.
Think about how much money he saved on a vasectomy. I mean, when that's the live audio and you're wondering, how bad did it hurt? Stop playing. Why are you going, 80 miles down the hill? You're skiing, and you see those little flags. They don't look all that dangerous, but you hit one in the wrong spot.
He needs to call Manu Ginobili and find out who his doctor it was. He may need him after that. Goodness gracious.
Ice pack?
Is that the Dr. Ice Pack?
Just lay face down.
Good gosh.
Dude, the swelling.
Is
it localized?
We've lost control.
Well, I mean, sport.
It is sports.
It's Olympic sport.
Yes.
Downhill skiing. You're worried about Lindsey Vonn breaking a leg. This guy's third leg.
Dude, that had nothing to do with the third leg. That was the two boys. Because you don't scream like that when it's just...
It's just the whole general area, if you will.
Women do not understand the pain that is involved in that.
Oh, we're going to go childbirth, are we?
I'm just saying.
Is that where you're going with that?
No, they don't.
Because that's always the lady's argument. Oh, yeah, you think that hurts. Yeah, try popping out a kid.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah, there's drugs for that.
Yeah,
there's no drugs for this.
I mean, listen to that agony. I don't hear a woman screaming like that when she's giving birth.
Dude, you've got how many kids?
I'm just saying.
Stop.
Now, see, that's pleasure and not pain.
Stop it.
Or maybe a little of both. Who knows? Oh, my God.
Let's try a big, long one here.
Dude, I tell you, this off the rails. It has never gotten back on. Let's see what the next 2 hours bring.
What do you mean? It's a complete sports show.
I'm just saying, it's railless. As much as that dude is ballless. Jeez Louise. Oh, my goodness. I'm having a good time. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
That's great. Pledge having a good time. Hope all of y'all are having a good time as well. By the way, we have a poll.
What?
Up on our Sports Star, San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page.
I took a poll.
You ever fall asleep in the chair when you get a haircut? Of course you do. But everybody's afraid to admit that. Right now, 67% to 33% is what we've got. The yeses, the no's have it, by the way. So, in case you're wondering.
Rudolph on YouTube says that's the sound you make when the zipper catches skin.
Oh, gosh. Dude. No, I'm screaming. Women, girls out there, you just don't understand.
Stop, right angle. Stop.
You have no understanding of that at all. It's incredible.
Stop.
Most painful thing you could ever feel in your whole life.
Well, he's just got to quit that.
Exactly. Quit. Yeah, quit zipping things up. I mean, be careful. We got to take a break quickly.
It's a great quarterback list.
We'll be back on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Hey, before we go, though, I got to tell you about my good friends at Stevens Roofing. You know, I love talking about Stevens Roofing. It's a great family-owned company, local company, and they are absolutely the best in the business. And, you know, when somebody's in business, the time they have spent in business should tell you how reputable they are. Well, let me tell you how long Stevens Roofing has been in business. Since 1983. That's an incredible run for a great business, and they only get better and better and better. But you know you can trust them. You know you can rely on them because they wouldn't be in business that long if you couldn't. Stevens Roofing now and solar. They've added solar to what they do. If you've been thinking about solar panels on your house, and I know a lot of you have, you need to call Stevens Roofing and Solar at 210-785-0994. Let them develop a plan. Tell them what you want to do. They'll put it together, and you know they're going to do it right, and they will stand by what they do. If you think your roof has been damaged in some way, or if it's old and you think there might be a leak or two, or maybe it's just time for a new roof, doesn't matter. Call Stevens Roofing and Solar. They'll send a crew out to your house and check your roof for free. They'll let you know if everything's okay, what it looks like, or if there's some things that could use some updating, some repair, whatever it is, and you know you've got the company right there to get the job done and get it done right. Stevens Roofing and Solar, the best in the business. 210-785-0994, or you can get them online at stevensroofing.net.
You're locked on the Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons 2 to 6, KTFM Floresville, and everywhere at sasportstar.com.
Big games, weekend trips, last-minute plans. February gets busy. That's why Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits is opening their doors to new furry family members this month. With over 6,000 feet of indoor play space, 5 outdoor play yards, and fully trained staff supervising your pup's every move, your dog stays happy, safe, and active while you're away. Add grooming, training, and special one-on-one time to make every day, every stay unforgettable. Call 210-750-1298 today. Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits.
It's San Antonio's newest sports watching destination, Novo Brazil Brewing Company. Craft beers, kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, 8 massive LED screens, conveniently attached to North Star Mall, open late. Novo Brazil Brewing Company. Go to novobrew.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Plus, free premium delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Well, good news for Jeremy Sohan. He has a new team. After being waived yesterday by the San Antonio Spurs, he is signing with the New York Knicks. Spurs looked good last night. In fact, he used a second-half comeback to beat the Warriors, 126-113. De'Aaron Fox had 27. Wemby had 26. Spurs are 2-0 on the Rodeo road trip. They have officially entered the All-Star break, and De'Aaron Fox will be a part of that, replacing Bucks star Giannis.
Joe Reinagel.
That's the 3rd time in 7 seasons, the San Antonio Spurs are the NBA champions.
Jason Minix.
They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
It's the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
We're doing it on a Thursday. Happy you were with us on this Thursday afternoon. Hope you're having a good one, whatever you're doing, however you are doing it. Thanks for making us a part of your day here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe Reinagel. He's Jason Minix, and it's been a wacky, wacky day. But we're having a good time. That dude's not, but we are.
Well, I mean, that dude, and if you're just tuning in, over at the Olympics, a downhill skier caught one of those. They're called gates.
Gates.
You know, those little flag things.
They're whippy.
Yeah, the gates. The
They're
gates
whippy.
from hell. You know, we saw Lindsey Vonn caught her pole on a gate, and it took her out. Well,
that dude caught his pole on one, too.
Yes, he did.
Now it's the Frenchman, Yannick Bertrand. Through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand.
That's the audio coming from the TV as gate hit him where no man wants to. Oh, my goodness. You feel the pain.
Yeah, terrible.
I mean, live audio. Man.
That's incredible. But, yeah, I feel sorry for that guy. But, that's the way it goes. It's a dangerous sport, right?
Apparently. Who knew?
Yeah,
I mean, you're worried
who
about
knew?
falling down the mountain and breaking a leg. That dude, he won't have kids.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, the Frenchman. Oh, monsieur. Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.
Yes, they did. Without a doubt. Great call there, by the way. Whoever that guy was, great call.
Man.
He also knows there's a ticklish little pitch coming up.
And if you're a man, you could feel it. Wow, watch this again.
Oh, God, I'm just glad that's not me. See, that's funny because it happened to somebody else.
It's exactly right.
It's like when you see somebody fall. You start to laugh, then you check on them to see if they're okay.
Well, I mean, that's just the way we are, right?
Yes.
And if you saw that live, you'd be laughing your head off.
Well,
you would be laughing. Admit it.
I mean, we would. Anytime you see a guy get hit in the nuts like that, you kind of double over in solidarity, and you kind of laugh, and you're just thankful that's not you.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Team USA leading Latvia 4-1 is. Were they going in third period now, Pledge?
Yeah.
Third period getting underway in hockey. One of the few Olympic sports that I understand. There's some.
Oh my God.
Like during the intermission, they're showing some of the other things that are going on. Now, downhill skiing is pretty obvious, and I can understand how somebody gets good at that. That sport yesterday where we were watching the dude in skis run uphill.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's running.
That was weird.
And you go, well, how in the hell do you figure out that's a sport? How do you know you're good at that? And then the where they're laying on top of each other on the sled, going down the
what is that called?
Doubles luge.
Doubles luge. Is it bobsled or luge or?
It's luge.
Well, how do you know you're good at the doubles? Because they're just laying on each other.
Well, and they're both on their back. So I wonder how the dude on top is hanging on.
Stop.
I mean, honestly, so when you're a kid or whenever you start doing this doubles thing, and one guy lays down on the sled, and you say, well, now you got to get on top of him. I mean, how do you do you look at the other guy and say, well, no.
I'm looking at a picture of doubles luge, and there's a little rail that he's hanging on to.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
but honestly, how do you decide, you know what, I'm not a good solo luge guy. Let's do double luge.
Go lose yourself.
Well, that's why I don't understand some of these sports. I really don't.
Well, again, I don't understand them. How do you find out you're good at that? How do you find out, you know what? I see two guys laying on each other just going down that thing. Let me try that.
Exactly.
Right?
Why? And especially if you're the dude on top.
Well, would you rather be on bottom?
Yes.
Why?
So we found out today Joe's a bottom.
Well, no. I mean,
he's lazy. Nothing wrong with that.
It has nothing to do with that.
Really?
I mean, is the dude, what's he laying on top of?
Well, I mean, do you want a dude laying on top of you, or you want to be lay? Do you want to see where you're going or not?
I don't want to do.
The guy on top can at least see where they're going.
Again,
the other guy's just hanging on for dear life.
There's questions there.
There's all kinds of questions. There's all kinds of questions in all of these sports.
Have you seen the back of his uniform yet? Is there a hole there? I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on.
What?
And I take it too far.
Well, I'm serious. I don't get it. The dude's just laying there.
You're a dumb butt.
I don't understand half of this stuff. It's craziness. Craziness.
These are the Olympic sports on NBC.
Uh-huh.
Joe's looking for sports on Adult Swim.
Well, I'm not. But if you get a picture, just Google that. Double luge, and tell me what conclusions you come to.
Well, not a hole in a uniform. Well, I mean there are drafts. Kids are watching.
I don't know how. You can't see anything.
When there's a crash, everything's exposed.
Now, those guys are pretty close.
Yeah, they are really close.
They're really
They've
close.
got to be good friends.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like the quarterback and a center.
Well, there's a difference. He's got his hands in his butt, not his his wiener. I'm just saying. Jeez. Wow.
Don't we all wish we could see more wiener?
I'm just saying. That is the weirdest look of that thing.
I mean, there are a lot of interesting Winter Olympic sports that I'm just unsure of. One, how is that a sport? Two, how do you decide that's what you want to do and you become the best in the world at doing it to where you're in the Olympics?
It's a good question, Minix, and I don't know the answer to that because that would be a non-starter. Wouldn't be into that. Would you? No.
Well, I'm not in any of these. You'd be cold. I don't want to be anywhere where it's cold. I mean, for one, goal, 5-1, USA now leading Latvia.
Maybe that helps the dude on top. It's cold.
Well, I mean, you got a good point. You got a good point.
He apparently doesn't.
Oh, my goodness. I don't get that. I don't get the whole, what do you call that thing where the guy's got a broom in front of the...
Curling?
What the hell's the point of that?
That'd be the one sport you're good at.
Who decided that cross-country skiing, we should stop and, shoot some targets?
Well, see, that one actually makes sense. You're skiing cross-country. You see a deer, let's shoot it. Right? I mean...
But they're not shooting deer.
I'm sure how it all started is kind of like, you're in your deer blind in the hill country. You're going out, maybe you're tracking a whatever in the Jeep. You're hunting, they're skiing while hunting and they shoot something. You know what? This could be an Olympic sport, but we can't kill animals on TV and they won't stand still. So we'll put a target there. That's how that started. That one actually makes sense.
You're getting way too far in the weeds here.
It's not too far in the weeds.
I don't get it. It makes no sense. So hey, if you like the Olympics, great. I'm happy for you. Not a fan.
Bah humbug.
I mean, yeah, I'm really not. I mean, I'm watching this hockey. It's great, but I mean, this is getting out. It's 5-1 now. I mean, let's intently watch this. Is Latvia? You never know.
Clearly, you didn't gamble on this one, or you'd be more involved.
No, because the price on this thing, the USA would be like a gazillion to 1. It'd be horrible.
Well, they need one more goal to cover.
Really? No, they don't.
I believe they were favored by 4.5.
His ears perked up. Really?
4.5.
Well, right now they got a 4-goal lead.
Is there a third period line on this thing?
Live betting?
Live betting. Let's
Check
go.
Your phone.
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
Terrible.
Olympic sports.
We're patriotic as hell.
Yes, that's us. No doubt. Wow. What a show.
Spurs kicked ass last night in the second half.
But I want to there's something else I want to talk about because I hate this.
What?
Sports Illustrated has come out with their Heisman Trophy picks and ranks.
For next year?
Yes. And it's not good for the University of Texas. And I'll tell you why. When we continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Hey, before we go, I got to tell y'all, you heard us yesterday all day out at Novo Brewery. The place is fantastic. We had a great time out there, had lunch out there. The food is fantastic. I had the picanha skewers, and they melt in your mouth. It's fantastic the way they cook these things. Minix had the shrimp skewer, which he said was fantastic. We had the French fries. And let me tell you, I know that sounds simple, but the French fries have this seasoning on it that I've never tasted anywhere, and it just makes them absolutely fantastic. And that's just a minor part of what you can get at Novo Brewery. This place is incredible. It is San Antonio's newest sports headquarters. They've got TVs all over the place. In fact, how about 80 feet of massive video walls? They got a great lineup of craft beers, hard kombucha on tap as well, but that's not all they have. If you're not into craft beers, I'm not. They've got all kinds of selection of beers that you're used to. Flight by Yingling. And anything else you could do. They've also got a full bar out there. This is not just your average brewery where you got to go in and drink beer. You don't have to. You got kombucha. You got any kind of cocktail that you want to have. And they've got a huge selection of ice-cold beer. It is an amazing place. They've got everything from a juicy, thick-cut ribeye to wings. anything you can imagine, this is the place that you can go. And let me tell you something. Here's a pro tip. It is attached to North Star Mall. So if your wife or your significant other is not really into sports, but you are and you want to watch a game, you go, get a table, watch sports, and let your significant other go shopping there at North Star Mall. You can also bring the kids. They've got a kids' play area that will keep them entertained while you have a few beers and enjoy the game. It is the perfect spot to go watch sports, perfect spot to take your family for dinner, friends for dinner, have your next outing there. Whatever you want to do, Novo is the place to do it at. It is Novo Brewery attached to North Star Mall. They have their own hours. They're not dependent on mall hours. They're open late. So don't worry about when the mall closes because Novo doesn't close at that time. They do stay open late. You want to check out the menu and taps. All you have to do is go to novobrew.com. That's N-O-V-O brew.com.
When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at H-E-B or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero. You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo. If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Hi, Flo here to say that Progressive knows that life can change quickly, so it's good to have flexible coverage.
Oh, like when I have to take my ex off my policy.
Oh, sorry. But yes, we can do that.
And can you send them a message and tell them that they have trust issues that they need to work on?
We don't really get in the middle of these conflicts.
Also, can you let them know that I was faking interest in his band and it's probably time to grow up?
I'm not going to do it. Just know that with Progressive, you can easily make changes to your auto insurance because we know life changes.
Also, I'm staying in touch with his mom because she's absolutely lovely.
Bad idea.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Friday on the Morning Huddle. How did Team USA look to start off the Olympics?
It's All-Star Weekend. It's both an exhibition and a competition. Please wager. We've got a lot to talk about. Get here early. Party starts at 6.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. Morning 6 to 10 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. It's the Blitz with Jason and Joe on 94.1 San Antonio's.
Pledges, you got it going on today with some good music happening. King George.
Certainly in a rodeo kickoff mood.
No doubt. Kick is being the key word there. Happy y'all are joining us here on the Blitz on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Joe Reinagle. Jason Minix is here as well. And it's not sure what that was, but that's all right. It's been a crazy day. It really has been, but a fun day. Hope you're having a good time and glad you're here with us.
All kinds of stuff going on a day like today. And then you have a skier that
had an unfortunate accident.
Now it's the Frenchman, Yannick Bertrand. Through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand.
See, that scream is...
Oh, the gate to the groin.
That scream.
Yeah, the gate to the groin.
And you could hear
Yes.
I'm
Their
not sure.
version of Jim Nance was all over that.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
That was a great call of the shot to the
gate to the groin.
To the groin, yeah. Dude.
In his scream, that live TV audio that you could hear, just devastating.
Yeah, that's
Poor
horrible.
boys.
Horrible.
R.I.P.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Monsieur.
Just saw an article on Sports Illustrated, and I hate this. I really hate this because the article is about Heisman Trophy candidates and their predictions. It says ranking the way too early Heisman Trophy candidates. Number one on that list, Jason, Arch Manning.
Who's surprised by that? Are you surprised by that?
Well, yeah,
why?
I am.
Why?
Because he was number one last year.
Yep.
And early in the season, he got better as the season went on, but it was miserable.
It was miserable. And last year, we all talked that dude up. Really? There was no way he was going to live up to the hype, and guess what? He didn't. But you know what he did? He got better every game, and he's coming back. No surprise that he is the Heisman favorite going into next season. Projected number one next season. Gazillions of dollars in NIL, and they've spent money on the OL. They spent money on the wide receiver room. He's going to be better, and no surprise there. Plus, when you go to Vegas, a lot of money is going to go on Arch Manning.
Well, I'm sure it is, and I'm sure the odds are incredible. But it just, I don't know. To me, that's not. I'd rather him be listed at 2 or 3, to be totally honest with you. C.J. Carr, Notre Dame quarterback, is number 2 on this list.
That is the one that kind of surprises me because when Dante Moore decided to come back to Oregon, I thought Dante Moore would be either 1 or 2.
He's number 3.
And he's number 3 on the list. And Jeremiah Smith out of Ohio State, the wide receiver, is number 4. Now, we damn well know that a wide receiver isn't going to win this quarterback award. At number 5 on the list is Sam Leavitt, the now LSU quarterback. Now, I was a big fan of Sam when he was at Arizona State.
You were. You're not anymore?
Nah, screw that guy.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of the way he left, but it's going to be interesting to see what Lane Kiffin can do with Sam in Baton Rouge, playing at LSU. And honestly, I am a fan of Sam. He's a great quarterback, great young man. Not a fan of the way he left Arizona State.
Well, and Lane, it'll be good for him under Lane Kiffin. Most quarterbacks get better. Whether you like Lane Kiffin or not, he's a pretty good offensive dude, and I think Leavitt will reap the benefits of that. It might even improve his draft stock with how he plays this year.
Well, and you think about the last time an Arizona State quarterback left excuse me, left Tempe
Yeah.
for Baton Rouge. Worked out pretty well for Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
and Sam Levitt is talented. That is a talented quarterback. I'm with him with Lane Kiffin. I'm surprised he's at number 5.
Well, he is at number 5, but again, I'd be okay with that. I wish Arch Manning was down the list a little
So
bit.
you just don't like Arch Manning at number 1 because
to me, it's a jinx.
Okay.
It's a complete jinx.
All right.
What did we hear leading into last season? Oh, Arch Manning this and Arch Manning that, and he's the guy, and he can't lose, and this and that.
Yep.
And then he comes out and stinks up the place. Partly his fault, partly not. He was young, but again, it was just I don't like him being listed number 1. Texas Tech fans, your quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, is number 6 on this list. This surprised me. Julian Sayin is number 7. I thought he might be a little bit higher than that, just simply because he had a pretty good year last year, and he kind of far down the list this year.
Well, and again, anybody remember if Fernando Mendoza was even on the list last year?
That's a good question. My guess would be no.
I mean, because honestly, Gunnar Stockton is number 8 at Georgia. John Mateer is number 9 on the list out of Oklahoma. Mavia, the dude from USC, is at number 10. And really, when you look at the list now, I mean, it's February 12th. There's going to be some players that jump up that are going to be in the mix at the end that aren't on this list now. And, if Mateer, it's 425 and OU still sucks, has a good season, he's going to be right up there. I hope he doesn't because it's 425 and OU still sucks. But really, the only surprise for me is C.J. Carr at number 2 out of Notre Dame and not Dante Moore. I'm with you to have Arch Manning as the Heisman favorite. The jinx factor of it, can you live up to the hype? It's like being the preseason number 1, like Texas was last year. Can you live up to the hype? I do think last year's experience will help Arch Manning and Steve Sarkisian and that entire group of playing with the bullseye on their back. And it does feel like they went out and did what they could to fix the problems that they had. Now, the question is, where they think they're fixing problems, those that they brought in, will they play up to expectation?
Well, I mean, that's it. Look, their wide receiver core was so disappointing last year. Yeah, I mean, it simply was. And we all thought that's going to be, a big deal, and they've got some athletic guys. The wide receivers at Texas last year were not good. Redbird's junkie, and I have no reason to doubt him, but I haven't verified this. FanDuel apparently has Carr number 1 and Manning number 2. And I don't know, is that a Notre Dame thing? Notre Dame bias, or is this guy that good?
It's yes. I mean, it can be a combination of yes. I mean, he is that good. He is at Notre Dame. I don't necessarily know that it's a Notre Dame bias. Notre Dame is good, and they're always really good. And they've got a great coach, and they had a great recruiting season. They also had a great portal season, and it's Notre Dame.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how this plays out, and I almost want to keep this list and kind of tape it up on the wall and see how it all turns out. Now, Pledge found Mendoza 60-1.
Yeah, well, and look, when you look at the 2025 list from this time last year, Cade Klubnik is right there, Jeremiah Smith, Carson Beck was right there. Let's see, Arch Manning was 1, Klubnik was 2, Garrett Nussmeier was 3.
Oh, wow.
Smith was 4. Lenora Sellers was 5. Drew Aller at Penn State was 6, followed by Ty Simpson, Carson Beck, Sam Levitt, then at Arizona State, DJ Lagway. Dante Moore was 25-1. Jeremiah Love, the Notre Dame running back who went to New York, was 35-1. Hang on. Somewhere I'm going to find – oh, there he is, Fernando Mendoza, 60-1.
60-1. That's incredible. And so, but who put money on that unless it was his parents?
Marcel Reed was 35-1.
Unbelievable.
And at one point, Marcel Reed was in the top 5 last year the way he was playing. I mean, but again, I know what you're saying, but it's February, and college football guys need clicks too. So they put out lists like this to piss off Joe Reinagle. Well, I mean, they're sitting in their home office and they're thinking, what can I put together to piss off Reinagle? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put together a way too early Heisman list, and we're going to put a Longhorn at number 1.
Well, how is this going to change that much? It's not. It's not going to change that much because there's nothing in between now and the start of the season. This won't change. Arch Manning will be number 1 or right around the top when we hit the season.
No. I mean, because we're going to have spring ball. And then after spring ball, there's going to be another list. Arch is still probably going to be number 1, but somebody is going to flash in a spring game. Somebody's going to hit the portal, and that's going to be a game changer because the portal rules suck.
Well, when's the portal open again? I didn't think there was another portal.
Isn't there another portal window after spring ball?
I don't think so.
There? I don't know. I mean, what stops these kids? I mean, saw the dude Trinidad Chambliss was in court today trying to get yet another year.
Yeah.
And if he gets, somehow wins in court, which if a dude just got his 9th year, why can't, Trinidad get another year? Why is the NCAA? But if he gets somehow eligible to play another year, then they'll have to redo the list and include him.
No, they'll have to. Okay, so you got one more guy. It doesn't change the fact that Arch Manning's not going anywhere, and he's going to be right there at the top when the season begins in September.
Yep.
So that's where he's going to be. And so I just think I don't like the jinx factor of that.
Jinx factor.
Well, it is.
It's not the EA
complete
cover. Jinx
factor. So if you're Texas, hook them, baby. Look, Arch Manning's number 1.
Wait till he's on the EA cover.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh,
feel the pain, bro.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lord. Yeah, so they're your Heisman quarterbacks. What about NFL quarterback ranks? How do you feel about those? Are those two? Is that too early as well? That could change, certainly.
All right, let me ask you this. What was that, Pledge? Never mind. Don't do it again. Let me ask you this in all seriousness. 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776. Was Dak Prescott a top 10 quarterback this past season? It's a simple question. Whether you love the guy, hate the guy, if you're being honest with yourself, did Dak Prescott play at top 10 level this past season?
Yes, he did. I can't argue that.
Not every list agrees with you.
Not everyone does.
There's one that Reinagle found today that he thought was interesting.
Well, because it didn't include Dak Prescott.
But did include Jalen Hurts at number 5.
There's a lot of BS to this list as well. So we're talking about it. We continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. What are you doing this weekend? Maybe you're going to take your significant other out for Valentine's Day and play a little golf at the Golf Club of Texas. You could do that. That'd be a good thing to have. My wife would love that. She loves playing golf. We like playing golf together, and she would love that. And who knows? Maybe we'll do that. The Golf Club of Texas would be a perfect place to do it. And I love this place. What they've done out there is fantastic. The improvements they've made out at the Golf Club of Texas are just second to none. It makes it feel like one of those schwanky country clubs. It's not, though. It is open to the public 7 days a week. And their staff, they'll make you feel like you're at a schwanky country club. Some of the best staff that anywhere around. And then they've got the Tin Cup Bar and Grill. This place is fantastic. You talk about good food. The food is awesome. They've got any kind of cocktail that you want because it is a full bar and a huge selection of ice-cold beer. So you won't be thirsty. You certainly won't be hungry either out at the Tin Cup Bar and Grill. Before, after, or both your round of golf. Or even if you're not playing golf, head on out there for a nice meal, and it certainly won't break the bank. The Golf Club of Texas is a great place to do just about anything. You talk about TVs. If there's something on TV you want to watch, they're all over the place. They've even got an outdoor bar that you can sit at and enjoy whatever it is you want to enjoy. The Golf Club of Texas, you know exactly where it is. It's right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. Whether it's for dinner at the Tin Cup or around with your buddies, your next tournament, go check them out. The best rates always online at golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Jeff's day is off to a slow start. So he heads to AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination, where Sammy, a local AutoZoner, tests his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge. And Sammy does that for free too. In no time at all, Jeff is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just help. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Now is the best time to buy a Connecticut water softener. With current models being closed out to make way for the new ones, you can save big. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE and tell them Dave Ramsey sent you. That's 656-PURE.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits is welcoming new furry family members. 6,000 square feet of indoor play, 5 outdoor yards, and trained staff for your pup. Call 210-750-1298 today. Bluebonnet Bunkin' Biscuits.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Spring Golf Classic is back. Monday, March 30th at the Golf Club of Texas. Get your slot now. $150 per person or $500 per foursome. The Spring Golf Classic, benefiting fitting animals at no-kill shelters across Texas, is presented by Flight by Yingling, sponsored in part by Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and Ancira.com. The Spring Golf Classic, Monday, March 30th. Sign up now at sasportstar.com.
Yeah, we need the rodeo to come around more often. Pledge got some good music happening. A little country action. Love it.
Playing at your San Antonio rodeo this year.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who is
Kevin
it?
Fowler.
Ah, Kevin Fowler.
You look at me like that.
Good Texas country.
It is good. But if you would have played beer bait and ammo, I would have known that was Kevin Fowler.
I know this is the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Our poll has changed.
Mm-hmm.
It was complete, the other one. Do you fall asleep in the chair while getting a haircut? I guess none of you do. You're missing out. I'm just going to tell you because it's a great nap. All right, you ought to try it. 67% to 33%. We've got a new poll up now regarding
a new poll.
One.
I took a poll.
Dakota Prescott. Here we go. Was he a top 10 quarterback this past season? So you can go to our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page and vote on that. Yes or no. What do you think?
Now, or you can the old-fashioned way, 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776. At Joe Reinagle, 210 on Twitter. Tweet at me, at Jason Minnick. So Reinagle sent me an article earlier today. Who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL? This is a Barstool list. Drake May at number 10. Justin Herbert at 9. Jordan Love at 8. Sam Darnold at number 7. Joe Burrow at number 6. Jalen Hurts at number 5. Lamar at number 4. Matthew at number 3. Josh is at number 2. And Patrick is at number 1.
Isn't that interesting that they're all like Madonna? You just say their first name and you know who the hell they are.
Did you need a last name on any of those?
I did not.
And this is based on last year, right?
Yes, it is.
Patrick Mahomes was not the number 1 quarterback in the NFL last year.
I don't think so either.
Right?
No.
And is this Dak hate or Dak hate for him not to be in a top 10? Now, you guys can accuse me of being just everything, all of Dak Prescott and all that kind of stuff. I call it how I see it. When he's playing well, give him all the credit. When he plays like crap, you hammer him. Right?
I love you, Dak. Hold on a second. This is not last year. This is like right now, period. Who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL? So this is not based on last year, according to the headline here.
All right. I still have a problem with Jalen Hurts at number 5.
I have a problem with that, too.
And I have a problem with Dak Prescott not being in the top 10 because when healthy, Dak Prescott is always one of those top 10 guys.
I would replace him with Jordan Love, for example, or Jalen Hurts, either one.
Now, NFL.com, they ranked every quarterback that started a game last year. There were 63 of them in a variety of tiers. Matthew Stafford, number 1. And I have no problem with that. Josh Allen at number 2. Dak Prescott at number 3. Drake May at 4. Justin Herbert at 5. And Trevor Lawrence at 6. That is your tier 1 quarterback rankings on NFL.com from last year.
Now, wait a second. Just so I'm clear, that was just last year.
Yes,
based the best quarter. So they thought Matthew Stafford was the best quarterback. Is that by stats or just?
Yeah, this is the final post-Super Bowl 60 rankings of every quarterback who started a game based on play from the regular season and the playoffs. My rankings 1 through 63.
Okay, all right.
Now, again, I look at this as Team USA has defeated Latvia. Game is over. Team USA wins, and they are moving on.
What a surprise.
Matt Stafford or Josh Allen, you can't go wrong there. I don't know that I'd have had Dak Prescott at number 3 last year.
Well, hold on before you get to Dak.
Okay.
I don't have any problem with that. And I will tell you what, and Josh Allen's a great quarterback, and I love watching him play. I really do. But I'd take Matthew Stafford all day and 10 times on Sunday. Right now, I would take Matthew Stafford is playing better than he's played his entire career. The man is smart. He's a veteran quarterback. If you give me a choice right now and I need 1 year, I'm taking Matthew Stafford all day.
1 year.
Yep.
I mean, in 1 year, I'm glad you couched it that way because of age.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen would be the better long-term play. But for 1 year, but also give me the weapons around him. What would Josh Allen have been able to do with a Devontae Adams and a Puka Nacua?
Well, then why doesn't Buffalo add those guys?
Well, they fired their coach, not their GM.
I get that argument, but I mean, it's like, okay, well, if the Rams can get guys like that, why can't the Buffalo Bills? Why can't the Dallas Cowboys? Why can't the LA Chargers? I mean, to me, that argument, and I understand it, but look at the GM. Don't look at Matthew Stafford. He's got those weapons. Nobody knew Puka Nacua was going to be Puka Nacua. Nobody. They drafted him, in the 5th round?
Yeah, true. And again, you got to have those fines. Although Puka Nacua, was projected to be at one point. Hell, he played in the All-American Bowl here in San Antonio. And, but did they think he was going to translate into what he has become? That's the beauty of being a good GM and finding that diamond in the rough, that late-round pick that really turns into something. But when I look at, their Tier 2 quarterbacks here, You got Sam Darnold at 7, Caleb Williams at 8. How is Caleb Williams not on that other list with the way he played? Jared Goff at 9, Joe Burrow at 10, Lamar Jackson at 11, Daniel Jones at 12, Mahomes at 13. So those are your Tier 2 guys. And then you jump down to Tier 3, your Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Aaron Rodgers. Baker Mayfield is only at 17. That surprises me. Bo Nix is at 18, Jalen Hurts at 19, C.J. Stroud in at number 20. Those are your Tier 3 guys. I don't know if we need to get into Tier 4 and beyond because
Well, a lot of those guys, they pick even guys that started. I think Jared Stidham was in one of those.
No, all 63 guys that started are ranked in this. By the way, if you're curious, the guy who completely sucked the most, number 63, Max Brosmer, who played that game for the Minnesota Vikings. He actually played in 7 games. Brady Cook was at 62. Tanner McKee was at 61, and Kenny Pickett at number 60. But when you look at type Tier 1, 2, 3, but when you think about, like, the Houston Texans have to figure out C.J. Stroud. Are they going to pay him or not this offseason will be a question until they figure out what they're going to do. I'd be surprised if they gave him the big money. But when you look at the success of Baker Mayfield, and now that was a Tampa Bay team that down the stretch kind of fell apart.
And so did he, by the way.
And so did he. But, man, when you think about some of the injuries to Baker and some of the injuries to his wide receivers and running back, but also Sam Darnold going and winning a Super Bowl with quarterbacks that weren't making top-end money but really good money. I wonder in this copycat league of the NFL, do more teams go with a good quarterback as opposed to a very good to great quarterback? Can you go win a Super Bowl with a Tier 2 quarterback? And you look at, what Tampa Bay did, what Seattle did with a quarterback who's making great money, don't get me wrong, but they're not making north of $50-60 million.
No, absolutely not. And you can't win that way anymore. It's funny that you say that because I heard somebody talking about quarterbacks, and whoever, I can't remember who it was, one of the national shows said something you've said many times, that quarterbacks should count differently on the salary cap, or not count completely on the salary cap, because it does make a difference on who you can bring in and who you can't. And I thought it was a good idea, and they were talking about, well, maybe it should evolve into maybe you give quarterbacks part ownership, and they won't take as much money, just salary-wise.
I've often been a proponent, and I don't know how this would work. I think quarterback salaries are so out of control. Is there a way for their numbers to count differently against the cap? There can still be some sort of cap on quarterbacks, but only a percentage of that money would get maxed out and applied to the cap, so you can still field another team because they're growing faster than the percentage of cap. And that's how, when you start talking to all the numbers peoples, every position group has a percentage of the cap that they're going to spend in that. Now, you can rob Peter to pay Paul. If you're overpaying a safety, then you go a little bit cheaper at corner or at linebacker. I mean, there's always ways to manipulate the dollar amount. But quarterback salaries, I mean, you look at just the NFL.com Tier 1 quarterback rankings. All veterans with the exception of Drake May. All guys that have been paid. Although, did the Chargers make the playoffs and lose? Or they didn't make the playoffs?
They did not make the playoffs.
Because you got Dak in there at number 3, not a playoff team. Drake May goes to a Super Bowl on a rookie deal. Trevor Lawrence had probably his best season in the NFL. Matthew Stafford won MVP. Josh Allen, coming off an MVP season, did not have the MVP season that he had the year before. Prescott didn't have an MVP season, wasn't in the conversation because his team wasn't in the playoffs because the defense was so bad. But when you look at what he did individually, he was top-tier quarterback.
No, there's no doubt. I don't think anybody can argue that. I really don't think so. I mean, Dak played well last year, and that's why I think Jerry Jones is looking at his quarterback play, and he's saying, we're wasting this guy, and we're paying him a ton of money, still the highest paid player in the NFL, and we're wasting him. And so I think that's why the change of heart is coming, while you're seeing some changes in the Dallas Cowboys, and I really believe you're going to see that in the offseason, some of the moves. Having said all of that, look, Dak should get his flowers. Again, the problem with Dak Prescott is he's always primarily been a good regular season quarterback.
Yep.
He always has. He's always been a solid regular season guy. It's the playoffs where he has an issue. And there are factors, obviously, in all of that, and it's a team game and yada, yada, yada. But it's counted as the quarterback. And his playoff record is 2-5.
Yeah, no, and he hasn't been good in the playoffs. That's a fact. Hasn't been to a conference championship game. Clearly hasn't been to a Super Bowl. The team itself hasn't. And because he plays for the Dallas Cowboys, he's under a different microscope than, say, Lamar Jackson, who has the same issues, than Josh Allen, who can't get his team over the hump and to a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow has been to a Super Bowl, but he faces some of the similar type stuff because no matter how good he is, that defense is so bad that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Joe Burrow does, how great Joe Burrow can play. A couple years ago, he should have won MVP based on his numbers. They didn't even make the playoffs, and he's not in the conversation because the defense was just that bad.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what Dak Prescott dealt with this year. Dak Prescott, healthy this year, first time he's had a healthy season and a result the way that it was. And the fact that Dak even said, man, it's the first time the season didn't end because of my play. And that's a weird feeling. I mean, I'm glad he admitted it that way. I mean, Dak Prescott will always have this, go all Steve Young, if you will, the monkey on his back until he actually does something in the postseason.
Well, it's absolutely true, but you mentioned some other guys too. Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. I mean, these guys have got to get to the big game. And, I'm really sick of the excuses, honestly, for a Josh Allen. And, again, I'm a fan of his. But I'm sick of, you got to get through Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. And that's Lamar Jackson's problem. You got to get through Patrick Mahomes. Screw that. Are you not as good as Patrick Mahomes? I mean, honestly, if you're in the NFL and why can't you beat Patrick Mahomes? What's the problem? I'm sick of that excuse, honestly, when it comes to those guys. You're either good enough or you're not. And if you're just not good as Patrick Mahomes, then, you're just not that good.
And that's, Mahomes, you look at Manning had Brady, and you look at all the different scenarios in there, but then it comes down to the team sport aspect of it. Because Josh Allen, didn't he take the lead on Kansas City only to watch it disappear in a matter of seconds?
Yes.
I mean, but it goes back to on the quarterback's record, which is why those guys make so much money. It's all about the quarterback play.
Well, it is, and they're the face of that team. Well, no matter what team it is, that quarterback is the face of that team, and so they're going to get all the credit when things go right, and then all the blame when things go wrong. And again, that's the trade-off with making the kind of money that they do, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. And I will give Dak Prescott a lot of credit. This year, though, he did kind of throw the defense under the bus, which is fine. He should have. But he is typically a guy that won't do that. And he'll take the blame, and he'll take the criticism. And he gets a hell of a lot of it. But some of these other guys ought to too. And Josh Allen's the top of that list as far as I'm concerned. He ought to get a hell of a lot of that critique that he just doesn't get. You certainly don't hear about it as much as a guy for like Dak Prescott, for example.
Well, and again, Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert.
Same thing.
In the same boat. And again, on our poll right now on our YouTube page, you can go there and vote. Was Dak Prescott a top 10 quarterback this past season? 62% say yes. That means 38% say no. And for you saying no this past season, what does he have to do? Because you look at the numbers where he finished, fourth in passing yards, third in yards per game, fourth in touchdowns, fifth in QBR. I mean, Dak had a great season but he was a part of a bad defensive team that they couldn't get wins. Now, I'll be the first to say, and I've said this many times, there are a lot of games this year where the offense didn't get on track.
True.
For whatever reason. But you look at the points they scored, their record should have been better. The defense was just that bad. But individually, Dak had a hell of a year, and he stayed healthy. Going into next year, is he going to be able to continue at that high level? And some of that is going to depend on if George Pickens is still there, and what do they add or take away from the offense? And my goodness, what can they add to that defense to make the defense go from really crappy to halfway decent? Because they don't have to be great. That defense just has to be decent to give the Dallas offense a chance to win games.
So many holes to fill when it comes to that defense. I don't know where you start, for goodness sake.
Linebacker. 210-656-ESPN. 656-3776. Gary, you're on the Blitz. What's up, man?
Hey, guys. Man, I love listening to your show all the time. I'm always calling in with some crazy comeback. But you're right. Got to fix that defense because that defense was a hot mess. Now, I feel sorry for Parker because he's got a lot of mess that he has to try and adjust. But if he can get us in the top 10 and we can – I would move Guyton over to that right tackle, and I would find me a left tackle somewhere. I don't care where you got to get him. If you got to go to swap meet, you got to be somebody better than Terrence Steele, because Terrence Steele, once he hurt his leg, he's just not the same animal. But offensively, we have the weapons, but when it comes down to the playoffs, teams they know Dak's agenda. They know his style. They know how much time he wants to get that pass out, and they try to take him out of his comfort zone. But we've got to fix that defense so that defense can at least don't allow more than like 15 to 17 points a game, and we will be in the playoffs if we can do that.
Gary, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I sure did. That defense was monstrous.
I think they took Drake May out of his comfort zone. That's the idea, is to take the quarterback out of the comfort zone. I get it, but, I mean, Dak Prescott has been in the league for 10 years.
Yep.
I mean, he should be able to overcome that if that's what's happening in the playoffs and them taking him out of his comfort zone. And, again, I will go back to Matthew Stafford. This guy, think about that Seattle defense and how good they were in the Super Bowl, how good they were all season long. Who put up the most points against that defense? The Rams.
Mm-hmm.
3 times. And it was a lot of Matthew Stafford. He can walk up to that line, see exactly what they're doing and how to exploit them. That's a veteran quarterback and a smart quarterback. Drake May, he just didn't have that veteran savvy that a guy like Stafford has.
And Dak has that ability. As you hear all these quarterback experts, this isn't what Minix is saying. There's you listen to all the people that talk about how Dak plays quarterback at such a high level and wins at the line of scrimmage before the snap. But at the same time, if the offensive line isn't holding up, it doesn't matter, because Matthew Stafford's brilliant, but he also had a solid offensive line, and that helped. And that's going to be one of the things to watch. Does Tyler Smith actually move out and stay at left tackle? And what do they do at right tackle with either a Terrence Steele or if Tyler Guyton ends up there? And, of course, if Smith is at tackle, then who's playing guard? Again, small adjustments on the offense. Major renovations needed for that Cowboys defense.
You want your best guy at left tackle, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't want a Will Campbell-like.
Well, yeah, but Will Campbell was a guard coming out of school.
Yeah.
They moved him to left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And according to Vrabel, he ain't going nowhere. So we'll see what happens. But I'm with Gary there. I just don't think Tyler Guyton's the guy. He has showed me absolutely nothing as a number 1 draft pick, and especially if you're there at left tackle. I'd love to see somebody else there, but we'll see what happens. But again, that's minor compared to what they've got to do on the other side of the football. That's for sure. Lots going on. In fact, Pledge, give me the French guy one more time, will you?
So mean. If you're just tuning in, that was the actual audio that the TV cameras picked up when a French skier clipped his nuts in a one of those. They call them
his wee.
What the gates? Those little flags on the ski course. He went over it and it slapped back and hit him right in the
wee.
And that's what it sounded like. So when you listen to the audio, you can hear the announcer talking about him. Then you can hear him through the crowd mic screaming like that.
Now it's the Frenchman, Yannick Bertrand. Through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand.
Oh, my God.
So we can all feel
the
that.
Gate to the
Double
groin
over.
for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it.
Yeah, you could.
And if you're a man, you could feel it.
Yeah,
wow,
that's
watch
true.
this again.
No, that's not.
Dude, if I'm making a horror movie, I'm
the
capturing that
Frenchman.
audio. For every time somebody gets stabbed or murdered,
Poor guy.
Unbelievable. It's been a fun day, and I tell you what, the Spurs are having a lot of fun right now. They're on a 6-game win streak. Let's talk Spurs basketball. We'll do that when we continue here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You know, if you're having issues at your house with your plumbing, your heater, your AC, you know there is one company to call, and that is Quartermoon Plumbing, Heating, and AC. 210-651-5899. At Quartermoon, they are experts at worst-case scenarios. Big job, small job, residential or commercial. Their service trucks are fully stocked, and they have all the equipment needed for any job. No commission sales reps. They'll provide estimates and second opinions, and they have a great experienced staff that has earned an A-plus ranking with the Better Business Bureau. And at Quartermoon, they are green certified. Plumbing issues, AC heater, 210-651-5899, 651-5899, or online at quartermoonplumbing.com.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star is KTFM Floresville and streaming online at sasportstar.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Joe Reinagel. You know, now is a great time of year to get your roof inspected and ready for our crazy spring weather. Be it hot, cold, rain, or hail. Who knows what Mother Nature has in store for us this year? Call Stevens Roofing at 210-785-0994. You know, your roof protects your home and your family. A quality roof overhead means comfort, confidence, and certainly peace of mind. Now is the time to get your roof ready for spring. Call Stevens Roofing at 210-785-0994 or go to stevensroofing.net. It's San Antonio's newest sports watching destination, Novo Brazil Brewing Company. Craft beers, kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, 8 massive LED screens conveniently attached to North Star Mall, open late. Novo Brazil Brewing Company. Go to novobrew.com.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-399-9407 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-399-9407. That's 800-399-9407. What do you have to lose? Call 800-399-9407. Again, 800-399-9407.
Texas is leading America again, and John Lujan is a big reason why. Working side by side with Governor Greg Abbott, Representative John Lujan helped bring high-paying jobs home and strengthen Texas's energy dominance. Now, John Lujan is ready to bring the Trump agenda home to Texas. That means fighting for affordability, higher-paying local jobs, and lower federal taxes for working families. It means defending Texas energy, protecting oil and gas jobs from failed liberal policies, and keeping America #1 in energy production. It means securing our border, making President Trump's border policies permanent, crushing the cartels, stopping fentanyl, and ending human trafficking. And it means rebuilding our military. No social experiments, no distractions, just the strongest, toughest fighting force on earth. Conservative John Lujan is the only candidate endorsed by the San Antonio Express-News, Texas Alliance for Life, and Governor Greg Abbott. On March 3rd, vote Republican John Lujan for Congress. Abbott, Trump, Lujan, a tough team for Texas.
Political ad paid for by John Lujan for Congress.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Well, Jeremy Sohan has a new team after being waived yesterday by the San Antonio Spurs. He is going to sign with the New York Knicks. We're told he's going to sign a minimum deal with New York. Now, the All-Star break, Buck star Giannis Antetokounmpo won't play in the All-Star game this weekend due to his calf strain. Going to be replaced by Spurs guard De'Aaron Fox. Cooper Flagg's not going to play either in the Friday's Rising Star Challenge.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
Joe Reinagel.
That's the third time in 7 seasons the San Antonio Spurs are the NBA champions.
Jason Minix.
They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
It's the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a great Thursday. I know you are if you just got off work. Thursday's done for all intents and purposes. You're sliding into Friday. Congratulations, and thanks for stopping by here, spending a little time with us here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe Reinagel. That little fellow over there is Jason Minix. I didn't mean it like that.
What?
That young man over there is... Hello, Jason.
HR, line 2.
Dude, if we called HR every time we insulted each other, they'd be in here constantly. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. Happy y'all are along here. By the way, we do have a poll up on our San Antonio Sports Star YouTube page.
A tall 5'7".
Yeah, was Dak Prescott a top 10 quarterback this past season, yes or no? The yeses have it right now, 66%. So 34% of you say no, he was not. Does that surprise you?
Haters.
Exactly. Haters. By the way, Pledge, thank you.
Yes.
But Pledge, in the last commercial break, shared Girl Scout cookies. Had a tag-along and a new one. What's it called?
Adventureful.
Adventureful.
That was
very
good.
It was really good.
Now, I ate it too fast. How do you describe the Adventureful?
It's like on a fudge brownie type thing with fudge.
Chocolate and fudge.
It's like a chocolate fudge brownie.
Yeah, no,
with caramel in the middle.
That one was good. Now, you noticed that James had eaten all but the last 3. It was like, hey, you want some of these? That's one of the problems with Girl Scout cookies. Like, I love the Thin Mints, and you always go to get like 2 or 3, and then you end up eating that whole damn sleeve, and you don't know how that happened, right? And then you get the box of tag-alongs, and you start out with 2 or 3, and then they're all gone right away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that happens.
It's crap.
It's easy to happen. But I asked Pledge how he got them.
How'd he get them?
Well, he was at HEB, and they're sitting outside of HEB.
Well, that's what they do now.
I don't get that.
There's a little neighborhood Walmart near where I live. They're normally out there.
Now, no offense, Girl Scouts.
Oh, here we go.
But that seems like cheating to me.
What do you mean seems like cheating?
I mean, you're sitting there, and you're just catching people coming in and out. Now, maybe that's smart. Maybe they're working smarter and not harder.
Do you realize that's like you go where the people are?
Well, I suppose.
What do you want them set up in the neighborhood like they got a lemonade stand?
I remember back in my day.
Here we go.
They used to come around and knock on your door and say, hey, you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? That's sure. You're working hard, young lady. I'm proud of you.
Uh-huh.
Now, and half the time, it's not even the girl that asks you; it's the mom.
Well, see, now
now, did mom ask you, or was it the girl?
The girl.
The girl. Good for her.
Mom did work the credit card thing.
Oh,
the credit card thing.
Wow.
Yeah, they got squares now.
Oh, jeez.
See?
So I can't use. Sorry, I don't have any cash on me.
No, you can't do
Son
that.
of a.
They've come along with the times.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I will say if the kid is there and the one that asks, I will always buy. If it's the parent asking, it's kind of like at work. Somebody shows up and they don't have their kid. Depends on the kid, but no, I mean, but if the kid is there, always buy. But yeah, you're right. Nobody's knocked on the door.
No.
Got tired of getting yelled at by people like Ryan Eagle.
I don't yell at them. If they're knocking on the door, I'm usually buying, 5-6 boxes.
5 or 6 boxes.
Of course.
It's like $300 now because Girl Scout cookies have gone through the roof.
Aren't they, though? But I like those adventureful ones.
Those were good.
That's real good.
I might have to hunt down one. And
well, you got to just go to H-E-B.
I've got one more package. Not here, but I can bring it tomorrow.
One more package. What are you going to upsell it? It's like on the black market. You want it?
Bring
$10.
it and give you a second taste.
What are Girl Scout cookies these days, Pledge?
It was 4 boxes for $20.
So $5 a box?
That's not bad.
It's not awful.
Yeah, but the boxes seem to have gotten smaller.
Well, that happens
back in the day. Like when my kid, and that's the one thing that I didn't know until Erica was selling them. As a parent, you have to buy them all. Like that was the thing back when you used to get the orders and then send in the orders, and then you were kind of on the hook for all that cash.
Yeah.
And now, the parents are buying all ththese cases and then going to H-E-B to make sure they're unloaded.
I guess so, to make sure that, see, I didn't know that. None of my girls were Girl Scouts. So
no surprise.
I'm just saying, they weren't. But had they been, we're not sitting at H-E-B all day. I'll promise you that.
Yeah, you would have.
No.
Yeah, oh, trust me, you would have.
No, sir.
We did Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Yeah. We had to, and you don't even really have a choice. The Girl Scout den leader person sends you a list and says, here's your time, Sunday, 3 to 5. I'm like, it's football season.
Yeah, no kidding.
I ain't going to be there.
Joe's right. He wouldn't do it outside of H-E-B. He'd set up a table outside of the Roo Pub so he'd had something to do while they sold cookies.
Now, that's a good idea on a Saturday night. I could set up a tent there. That way I could go in and drink beer while the kid's out there selling cookies. I love that idea.
We're going to be broadcasting live at the Roo Pub tomorrow, 2 to 6. I have yet to see a Girl Scout or buy a Girl Scout cookie.
Well, you know what?
So if you want to sell any, I think where 2 dudes willing to buy are going to be tomorrow from 2 to 6. And we're going to have Jelly Roll and Post Malone tickets to give away, too.
We are.
Yes.
I guarantee if some Girl Scout shows up at the Roo Pub tomorrow, 5 boxes.
5?
I'm buying.
5?
Yeah. Minix is in for 5 as well.
Look at that.
Spending your money.
Yeah, he ain't wrong. I mean, but that's the reality.
That's 10 boxes, girls.
No, not 5 from every Girl Scout we see.
No, just the first one.
I'm just saying. Although I might do it a little differently. Every Girl Scout will buy a box from.
Well, that's not worth it.
Hold on. What are your rules? They got to be in uniform?
I don't know. Were they in uniform at H-E-B?
I don't remember.
They got to be in uniform.
Okay.
And it's got to be the kid. And kids are allowed there until late. So
they are.
Yeah.
They are.
If you just roll in with your cookies and it's for your kid, I ain't buying.
And I promise you that we will shame everybody that's in there into buying cookies. You'll sell out in about 10 minutes.
Somebody out there's got a kid listening.
I'm just saying, there you go.
Dad, take me out of school early. Need to be at the Roo Pub.
Gotta be at the. Hey, Dad, let's go to the Roo Pub.
Absolutely.
Dad's gonna go. What?
Hey, ain't nothing better than when your kid says, "Meet me at the bar." Right?
Absolutely. Love that. There you go. The offer is on the table.
All right.
Boom.
Is this who I think it is? Oh, it's not that Bo. All right, Bo, you're on the Blitz.
Well, I just want to say, look, if you want to teach your daughters, how business works, and anyway, just set up shop next to a dispensary with those Girl Scout cookies. You'll sell out in a heartbeat.
That's a good point, too.
That is a good point.
That is a good point, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is it because you're in there buying? You need to be somewhere where they're smoking.
You realize most people are high when they're walking in there?
Oh, they are? No, I didn't know. Well, that's good. All right.
You weren't in California last week.
No, but I have been there, so I've been on that trip. So
General.
Yes, John McClain. Is he selling Girl Scout cookies?
He's eating them, I guarantee you.
We can put him down for 5. He joins us next here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You know, injuries happen, and when they do, you can skip the ER and get straight to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, strains, conveniently located in the Corey area with extended hours Monday through Saturday. They have on-site x-ray casting and bracing. In fact, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, but best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. So if you're injured, get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic. Learn more online at tsaog.com. That's tsaog.com.
You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. The food is fantastic. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch a game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Hi, my name is Jason Thompson. For the past 32 years, I've represented San Antonians injured in auto accidents. I'm a second-generation attorney here in town. My father, Bob Thompson, has practiced law here in San Antonio for more than 50 years, and I learned how to practice law from him. I learned what it means to be asked to represent a client and the tremendous honor and obligation that comes with being someone's attorney. And here's what that means for you. If you call my office, I will be the one you speak to. I will be your attorney, not a staff member or a junior lawyer. 2, I have one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. 3, relationships. A good one is built on communication, honesty, and time. I like talking to my clients. They're the only reason I go to work every day, and each is very special and very much appreciated. If you or a family member has been injured in an auto collision, please call me. My name's Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 900-0400. Or you can go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-269-3394. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394. 800-269-3394.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
This is TV's Dr. Travis Stork for Eggland's Best Eggs. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, make sure you're choosing wholesome ingredients like Eggland's Best Eggs to plus up your nutrition. With more than 6 times the vitamin D and double the omega-3s and vitamin B12 compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best supports a healthy lifestyle. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com to learn more.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Spring Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your weekend golf buddies, even the ladies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at the Golf Club of Texas. Monday, March 30th. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 per player and spend the day talking trash, crushing drives, and laughing your way around the course. This isn't a stuffy golf club tournament. It's golf the way it should be. The Spring Golf Classic benefits feeding animals at no-kill shelters across Texas, so you're having a great time for a great cause. Presented by Flight by Yingling and sponsored by Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and Ansira.com. And when the last putt drops, the day is just getting started. Join us for the after party at the 90 Proof Bar at Lucky Ranch Road and Highway 90. Cold drinks, great food, and all the post-round storytelling you can handle. So pick your team, claim your spot, and tee up with San Antonio's Sports Star. Sign up your foursome now at sasportstar.com.
Good use of a fiddle. The King, George Strait, here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe Reinagle. He's Jason Minix.
Rodeo starts tonight in at San Antonio. Reinagle's got his belt buckle and his boots ready to head down there tonight for Russell Dickerson. It's going to be a good time.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So much to talk about with the General John McClain joining us now on the Buyers Barricades guest line. Before we talk Texans in the Super Bowl, John, I want to talk about this documentary that you have been working on for months and months and months that is about ready to be released.
Amarillo by morning.
Wait a minute. Is this George Strait?
Oh, yeah, I'm George. Oh.
That's George.
I love that song. I think that's my favorite country western song. I remember 1984. I had a woman I was dating from the Chronicle. She said, "We're going to the rodeo." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because there's a new guy that all the women have fallen in love with." And I said, "Well, why am I going to go somewhere where all the women have fallen in love with this guy?" I said, "What's his name?" She said, "George Strait." I said, "Never heard of him." And, of course, they're still falling in love with him.
Absolutely. But I imagine you went and took her to see George, and it was all good for you after.
Yes, it was. One time when the Oilers were training there, we were playing golf out in Bernie. And Steve Moore, who was the head of the convention bureau, set it up where me and anybody that was with me could play free golf anywhere. And I think George lived in Bernie at that time. And one of our columnists sliced the ball into this huge backyard. And a guy picks it up, tosses it back to us. And we said, "Thank you." And one of the guys with us hung back and said, "Are you going to play or not?" He said, "Do you know who that was?" "No, because I only knew the Spurs." He said, "That was George Strait." I said, "Okay, good." The guy all the women fall in love with.
Yeah.
That was about 91 or 92.
Were you playing out at Tapatio Springs at the time?
Or the Dominion?
I played at Tapatio. I played over at the Quarry. A guy from Baylor owned the Quarry in Tapatio Springs, and those were my two favorites. San Antonio is my second favorite city in Texas to Houston because I've spent so many great summers over there, and I love it, always have, and always will. Although you guys got to get that downtown construction taken care of before I come back.
Trust me, we've been all saying that here,
Yes,
although
yes.
you don't want to hear the list of complaints we have about your city, my friend. John,
that's true.
Talk to us about the PVIL story, this documentary you've been working on.
The PVIL story, separate but equal. We had the premiere 2 weeks ago. It went great. Then we released it on a website was set up for us, a streaming site. It's called MadDogEntertainment.tv. MadDogEntertainment.tv. You can go on there and you can rent it for $4.50. I thought we were going to charge more because we get to keep most of it. But the producers said we wanted more people to see it and hopefully word of mouth. And that site is ours. And we've been working on a documentary we shot late in football season in Bandera, Cowboy Capital of the World. And when we finish that, we'll have it there. We'll be showing it all over Bandera. And but anyway, everything we do will be on that site. And one of the neatest things we're going to do afterward, and this takes time, we interviewed 40 people. And so obviously you can't use but a little bit in the documentary. But eventually the director is going to go back and say, me, Joe Green. I interviewed Joe for 45 minutes. He's going to take, say, the best 20 or 30 minutes. You can go on the site, click on it. If you want to hear Joe Green talking about the Prairie View Leaders Scholastic League, playing there in Temple, Dunbar, or North Texas, telling great stories about the Steelers. And I'm blessed because I get to do these interviews. And that's the thing that I like to do. Well, second thing I like to do most in this world. First one, I don't do it as much because I'm too old. But this one, I love to interview people, and it is fascinating. I hope people will check it out. High school football in Texas, the All-Black Prairie View Leaders Scholastic League, and we have 8 Hall of Famers in there, great coaches, great games, and there's a big part about San Antonio in there as well.
Well, I can't wait to check that out, John. It sounds fascinating. How long did it take for you to put this all together?
16 months from the time that we finished on the one about Bum, Wade, and Wes Phillips that got edited down to just Bum. But we were kicking ideas around. Rob Lynch, who's one of the producers, I said, what about Southwest Conference? That'd be a great story to tell. And he said, what about the PVIL? I said, what? Prairie View Interscholastic League. And I kind of turned up my nose. And Rob told me a few stories. I said, where did you hear that? He said, from Joe Green and Kenny Houston. I said, next time Joe comes into town, he lives in the Metroplex, let's get them together for lunch. I want to hear some of those. And we did, and we fell in love with the story about Jimmy Johnson and Corpus Christi Miller and Johnny Rowland, who was 35 years in the NFL. So many of those stories are pretty unbelievable. And you guys are going to get a complimentary link to it pretty soon, and I hope you enjoy it.
Nice. I can't wait to watch that, John. And again, knowing the work that you've put into it, including some from San Antonio with that connection there, can't wait to actually get to see this one. It's going to be fantastic. Let's talk a little Houston.
Right quick, Jason.
Go ahead.
Hold on. And you guys tried to help me with this. Our biggest disappointment is we couldn't get Warren McVay. Now, we didn't have any idea. Nobody did. He's living with his sister in L.A. about to die, and he did. But he was the greatest PVIL running back. And like Eldridge Dickey was the greatest quarterback, and he has a sad story. But Warren, man, before he came to U of H and the Chiefs, we tried everything. You guys tried everything, but I guess he just didn't want to be found at that stage of his life, knowing he was dying.
He didn't. I mean, we tracked him to his sister in L.A., and he never returned calls. Then you find out he had passed away, and it was like, man, all right, well, part of it. But I know, his story and everything about it, and everything going in the PVIL is going to be fascinating to watch. And just looking back at and realizing that really wasn't that long ago. It feels like forever ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. Now, as we shift gears and we're now, post Super Bowl officially looking ahead to next season for the Houston Texans, and this year, especially watching New England go to the Super Bowl, has got to be the biggest what-if offseason for the Houston Texans with a realistic chance of winning a championship. This felt like their year. What do they have to prioritize this offseason, John?
You're absolutely right, Jason. Every Texans fan that watched the playoffs, the championship game where New England went to Denver and beat Jared Stidham, they're thinking, the Texans could have done that. Now, I don't think they would have beaten Seattle if they got that far. But, man, C.J. Stroud picked the worst possible time to have the worst game of his career. Now, I don't know anybody that knows Stroud that's worried about that being a habit because he didn't play like that all year. Didn't lose a fumble all year and then fumbling like crazy. and he only threw 8 interceptions, throwing 8 interceptions, and just looking pathetic. What they need to do is get him a running game. They were 7-1, I believe, when they rushed for 100 yards. But it was hard to rush for 100 yards because they didn't have their main back, Joe Mixon, had to rely on rookie Woody Marks, who's supposed to be a change of pace guy, coming off the bench. They better get a running back. Darian Price, the backup at Notre Dame, who averaged 6 yards a carry behind Jeremiah Love, I think I'd like to see him, and they better get a couple of offensive linemen, center and guard, that can kick some serious butt on the running game. They got to get some stability at their offensive line. They've done a terrible job acquiring linemen, terrible job coaching them. At some point that you'd think they'd get it right, and this better be it, because they may not be so lucky next year with all those great quarterbacks not being in the playoffs.
Boy, isn't that the truth? No kidding. John, what kind of what situation are the Texans in? Are they in good shape money-wise? Can they go out
financially? The cap's going up $25 million, and one of the cap sites had a thing yesterday. I can't remember which one it was. I retweeted a couple of times. It said if teams extend players that they're expected to extend because they're going into the last year of their contract to free up money, the Texans could get $78 million easy. Had the Cowboys could get $101 million easy. And the Cowboys right now are in the worst shape cap-wise in the NFL. But if you've got a guy that needs an extension, say like Danielle Hunter of the Texans, all of a sudden you give him a 5-year contract. If you want to give him $100 million, the signing bonus would be prorated over that contract. Give him a low base salary, and you can reduce a lot of veteran players' cap hits by doing that. And I'm sure that's what Nick Caserio will do. So if you look at them right now, they're not as bad off as the Cowboys, but there's a way around that if you know what you're doing. And I think you'll see the Cowboys be in so much better shape cap-wise where they can go out and take care of some of those weaknesses. I'm opening a draft. They should get their edge rusher. It's a deep draft with edge rushers. And then where the Packers pick, they could get a good cornerback. So their two main weaknesses, edge rusher and a corner, they should be able to take care of them in the draft unless they've done it in free agency.
The General John McClain joining us here on the Blitz on 94.1 at San Antonio Sports Star. You know, with Project Marvel here in San Antonio for a new Spurs arena, we've learned about different TERS taxes and things like that. And I see that's what Houston is doing, the Texans, in building a new global headquarters that will be away from NRG. Right now, everything the Texans do is at NRG Stadium. Why is it so important for Houston to have a practice site and headquarter building away from the NRG Stadium?
They were only one of 3 teams doing that: Carolina, Cincinnati, because the Bengals are so cheap. And now the land is almost in San Antonio. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so far away. And if you live south, like in Pearland, where a lot of employees and players live, this is northwest. So they're going to have to get on 99, our outer beltway, and drive. It's going to be bad. But
now, hang on, John. As you say this, I'm trying to think. All right, so, you know, from San Antonio, you drive in I-10 through Katy. When my daughter was at Sam Houston State, you were going through the Woodlands. What part of what kind of general area are we talking about?
You're talking about between I-10 and 290. So you'd come in from San Antonio, you'd go left on 99 until you get down to the facility, and you would be able to bypass all the traffic in Houston. Now, if you're in Houston, if you're in the southern part where a lot of people are, because it was easier to get to NRG Stadium, you better buy a new house or rent an apartment. But for people that wanted to come in, say for training camp from San Antonio or Austin, it's going to be so much better. I'm so glad I'm kind of in the middle. And but it's the area out there is in Cypress. They now have 12 6A high schools in Cypress. The one where it's biggest is Bridgeland. the area they're going is Bridgeland. There's 50,000 people in Bridgeland. And as people have been sending in on social media that live out there, so you don't think it's bad, you better get on 10 or 290 and come from downtown or the 610 loop, and you'll see what rural traffic is. But it's going to be a commercial, residential, I think it's like Texans will take up 22 acres and they'll still have like another 300.
Well, that sounds very similar to what the Cowboys have in the Star in Frisco.
Yep.
I mean, that's not close to the stadium in Arlington. I mean, it's a long way away, and I know a lot of the players that play for Dallas live a long way from there as well. So I don't think that'll be an issue, though, and I think the players in the long run, John, will enjoy a facility like that.
If they move across town and go to the Bridgeland, but no, they're not going to appreciate it if you got to drive 2 hours every day to get there. But it's like the Falcons have it. The Braves have the best one along with the Star. Most of them get all the money. Patriots have an entertainment district, so the Red Sox. And this is a humongous project. And next, they're going to, the Texans want a new stadium. They're saying they want a refurbished stadium. But they're going to find out refurbishing NRG is going to be not practical. But we've got the Rockets need public money for what they want to do. Astros need public money for what they don't do. We're trying to get an NHL team here, which needs public money. We might miss on all fronts.
Wow.
Going to be interesting, but the new practice facility apparently is a done deal down in Houston and with Harris County, and it's kind of like the Spurs trying to get some public money to help with their new arena, trying to get that across the finish line, and we all know how the game is played.
I don't think it'll cost the Texans any money. They're not saying. The Hughes Corporation, Howard Hughes Corporation, which has done a great job at the Woodlands, and now is developing Bridgeland. And so that bodes very well that they're in partners with them in Harris County. And I hope I'm still alive by the time it opens in 2029, and can't wait to see it. In fact, my wife and I are going to drive out there Sunday and check out the property.
Oh, nice.
Start looking for a new house, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm looking for a new house, it ain't going to be in Houston.
Come on to San Antonio, John.
Yeah, maybe San Antonio, but not Houston.
Good
Come
stuff.
on.
The great John McClain. Follow him on Twitter at McClain_on_NFL. And again, check out the documentary. MadDogEntertainment.tv is the website. John, enjoy your long weekend.
Guys, thank you very much as always. I look forward to talking to you next week.
Good stuff. John McClain on the Buyers Barricades guest line, where they provide traffic control, rental, and sales for San Antonio and beyond online at buyersbarricades.com.
Now, here you go, Minix. So we're watching on TV. I don't know what you call this. Is this the luge?
I think that's luge.
But it's only one guy.
Yeah, so there's nobody laying on top of him.
It's not another guy laying on top of him.
It's not double luge.
Now, that looks like fun.
Well, you're just going down the hill on a sled.
Well, but it looks like fun. I mean, you're going pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
This is actually women doing this.
Even
this
better,
is the women's
right?
event.
But,
it looks like, yeah.
But if there was a lady laying on top of that other lady, you would have been okay with that?
Yeah. Yes. No problem.
Again, how do you decide you're good at that?
Well, I don't know, but that looks like fun. I mean, seriously, when you're on, and it's just like frozen ice.
Well, yeah.
Right? And
yes.
Frozen ice.
All ice is frozen.
It is, yes. And so that looks like a lot of fun. You just lay there and
hope
haul
you don't
ass.
die. Yeah, hope you don't die. I'm sure there's some skill involved. I'm just not sure what that is.
I would imagine so. More genius Olympics talk when we return here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Nobody ever plans on getting arrested, but it does happen to a lot of people every day for all kinds of reasons. If you get arrested, you want to get out of jail fast. Best way to do that, call my good friend Albert and his great staff at AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747, or you can start the bonding process online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else to get out of jail, and you don't want to be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you a PR bond, make sure you truly understand what those conditions are before accepting it. Your best option for stress-free bail bonds is AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They offer payment plans, have a free shuttle service. They are discreet and confidential and open 24/7. Offices all over San Antonio and Texas. Services nationwide. Up in Dallas, down in Corpus, anywhere in between. License number 149. Call AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121, or go online, mybestbailbonds.com.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Friday on the Morning Huddle. How did Team USA look to start off the Olympics?
It's All-Star Weekend. It's both an exhibition and a competition. Please wager. We've got a lot to talk about. Get here early. Party starts at 6.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. Mornings 6 to 10 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Free products and services are the best. They're next to non-existent, though. But the next best thing does exist. Barter. Alamo Barter. Right here in San Antonio, if you have a business and provide a product or service, you can barter with hundreds of other businesses that are already members. From trips to a medical visit, restaurants and home services, Alamo Barter is a great way for you to trade out your skills with others. Call Alamo Barter or visit them online at alamobarter.com. alamobarter.com.
This is TV's Dr. Travis Stork for Eggland's Best Eggs. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, make sure you're choosing wholesome ingredients like Eggland's Best Eggs to plus up your nutrition. With more than 6 times the vitamin D and double the omega-3s and vitamin B12 compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best supports a healthy lifestyle. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com to learn more.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Here in San Antonio in the Hill Country, our water is hard. It's harsh like some accents.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Now that's harsh. At the same time, those that know have a Connecticut quality water softener and enjoy smooth, soft, pure, clean water like this.
Tú eres mi luz en la oscuridad.
Hard, harsh water.
Hey, use with the face.
Soft water.
El amor es como el agua que nunca se seca.
If you don't have a Connecticut water softener, you're basically inviting hard water into your home to beat up your appliances, hot water heater, and every pipe in your home. And if you can't live without your coffee maker, hard water damages it too. Call me for a free in-home water evaluation at 656-PURE.
For a limited time, get a free reverse osmosis drinking station, $400 off a trade-in, and 0% interest for 12 months. Call Connecticut of San Antonio in the Hill Country, 210-656-PURE.
Connecticut is simply the best water softener you can buy, and that's why we say it's the last water softener you'll ever own.
License number 38961.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
What a day, what a day, what a day. It's been a good one here on the Blitz on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm Joe, he's Jason, and some French dude's not feeling too good.
Come on, Pledge.
Now it's the Frenchman, Yannick Bertrand. Through the S turn. Yannick Bertrand. Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it. And if you're a man, you could feel it. Wow,
no truer
watch this
word
again.
said. Now, you know what? We saw this earlier today. It got sent to us. I thought that just happened. Pledge said that happened years ago. It just resurfaces every 4 years.
Well, it's going to resurface on this show quite a bit.
Dude, that is hilarious. I don't care if that...
monsieur.
Wee wee. Your wee wee is hurting.
I did not know that guy still has PTSD from the Winter Olympics.
Dude, I'm sure he
the
does.
boys took a beating on that one.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I mean, I'm better him than me.
Beans and Franks.
I mean, you see that and you're just like, yeah, that better him than me. But the live audio.
That audio is priceless. Absolutely priceless. That is funny as hell, dude.
That didn't just happen.
Dude, I would imagine, that guy, now I don't know what he has left of his package, but that's got a hell of a story you can tell for the rest of his life.
Yeah, him and John Bobbitt. I mean, really, what are you going to do?
Oh, monsieur.
I mean, you imagine you walk into a bar and you're trying to pick up some chick and you're like, hey, this is video of me.
That whimper there would not get you.
No,
that would not help you at a bar.
No, I mean, the greatest bar trick I've ever seen from a pro athlete, God rest his soul, the great Rayfield Wright. Rayfield Wright, Pledge, you were probably there. It was when we were working up in the Braunfels and we did this golf tournament with Lance Berkman, and Rayfield Wright would take off his Super Bowl ring and play quarters through his ring and into the beer cup. You talk about a great way to pick up a check.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a deal.
Uh-huh.
Not that he didn't need a lot of help anyway.
I'm just saying, this guy, he got taken out by a gate. Rayfield Wright can play quarters through his Super Bowl ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man.
Oh, monsieur.
And that dude just made it worse. Who is that guy? He's got to be like a suit now at NBC after that.
Who knows?
I'd have promoted that guy immediately.
Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.
I mean, they did. But just the call of it, but the live audio, the crowd mic picking up the reaction as soon as you see that dude. I mean, skiing downhill.
Dude, that is horror movie worthy. That initial scream.
Oh, monsieur. Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.
Yes, they did. It's a good way to sum that up.
That is.
Oh, monsieur.
Did you play that one by accident, Pledge? You look surprised when you heard
No,
audio.
I just really like that one.
Well, you really?
Oh, monsieur.
If only our boys from Kingdom Collapse could somehow work that into a song.
Well,
I think there's something there because Aaron just texted. He was at that golf tournament, was so excited to get Rayfield Wright's autograph.
Really?
And Lance Berkman's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was a young whippersnapper at the time. Punting for the New Braunfels Unicorns, probably.
Well, I think they ought to find a way to work that into a song. I think it'd be great.
Oh, could you imagine Jonathan Norris screaming this? No, not that one, Pledge. The other, the French dude. No, not screaming. I mean, that's how Jonathan Norris sounds at the end of the night.
Oh, monsieur.
There you go.
Oh, monsieur. Oh, that's funny.
Play the whole clip for people that haven't heard it all.
In case you're just joining us.
Now it's the Frenchman, Yannick Bertrand. Through the S-turn. Yannick Bertrand. Oh, the gate to the groin.
The gate to the groin.
Bertrand, and you could hear it. And if you're a man, you could feel it.
Yes.
Wow. Watch this again.
No, I don't want to see that again.
Oh, the Frenchman. Oh, monsieur.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.
Yeah, no kidding. Dude, that initial scream is that's horror.
Oh, man.
Stop it.
That's just.
He's just got to quit that.
I guess that's what happens when you have your wiener cut off. You just
rub it.
Jeez. You would just scream in horror.
Winter Olympics.
Yes.
Tune in to watch.
That luge does look like fun, dude. I'm telling you.
All right.
I'd like to try that.
Play a little Beck while we talk about luge. If you were somewhere, now granted, you wouldn't be anywhere where it's cold, kind of like me.
I would not.
But if you were somewhere where this was an option, would you do that?
Yes.
I mean, this is like Schlitterbahn closes in the wintertime.
72 miles an hour.
Well, all right. But could you imagine if they somehow iced up the Master Blaster and allowed you to do that at Schlitterbahn? I think we could have some fun over there.
Oh, we got doubles going here.
Oh, you got doubles.
Yeah.
Is this male or female? Now, again, how do you decide you're good at this? How do you decide, you know what? I'm not really good at steering, but I'll lay on top of you and let you steer, and I'm just going along for the ride.
Exactly.
What is the point of the second person in luge?
Well, going along for the ride. That's the point.
Well, don't get too excited, Joe.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
what do you – I mean, seriously, what is the point of having two people ride this sled down the deal?
There is no point, obviously,
Oh,
and it's
I
just
mean,
another
it's-
way. How can we make this different? And include another person.
And again, if you're on the bottom here, you have no idea what's going on because you can't see, right?
Now, is there a way to steer that thing?
Well, yeah, they are steering it. Yes, that's what they're doing. See,
Well,
and the person
how?
on top has to. What do you mean? They got little handles down there on the
is that what
sides.
it is?
Yeah.
So I got to do work. I can't just ride?
No, and I think the other person on top is probably telling them left, right, left, 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 left,
Ah.
left, right, brake. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It just seems dumb.
Well, they seem very happy.
Well, I mean, they survived. They didn't die.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, monsieur.
No, but see, they don't look like they're doing anything.
Well,
they're just laying there.
Well, what?
His leg just came up a little bit.
Well, I don't think that was by accident.
It was like,
by
woo!
choice.
Hey,
Hey,
not now.
hey. It's too cold for that.
Yeah, not now. Wait till we get back to Olympic Village.
Oh, stop. Shrinkage.
Ah,
you know what we do every Thursday about this time?
The Blitz wants you to know what's on tap. Presented by Sam's Burger Joint.
We get you ready for the weekend. We call it What's on Tap. It is brought to you by Sam's Burger Joint. Online at samsburgerjoint.com, where you can get your tickets, see their entire calendar, the menu. Tonight, they've got String Man.
Oh, wow.
Friday night, Blood Red Sky and the Arrogant Bastards.
Now, wait a second. We saw Blood Red Sky.
We did.
Now, so there's the same dude doing the Arrogant Bastards?
Probably, because he was the same dude doing In Excess.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah.
And more impressive, the guy played for like 5 hours.
He really did. He just changed wigs.
He did. He did. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Drink enough beer, and it's almost like Bono. Eddie and 9V out there on Saturday. Jimmy Spacek on Sunday.
Isn't that the show we saw the sex act on the dance floor?
Yeah. No.
Memorable night.
You've got to clarify. There was a couple there, and a guy. Let's say
had his hand way up her skirt.
Yeah, there you go.
And the floor was wet. I'm just saying, those are facts.
Oh, monsieur.
I don't think she said that, but I don't know. You never know.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
Tonight out of Green Hall, Bo Phillips. The Aztec Theater has Frankie Quinones, Good Vibes Only. Frost Bank Center, San Antonio Rodeo opens up. Russell Dickerson is playing. Tobin Center has Kenny G out there tonight. And there's somebody at the LOL Comedy Club. Pretty psychic tour. Peter Antonou. Monsieur.
Uh-huh.
Oh, monsieur.
Friday night, Hank Williams Jr. is at the rodeo. Los Lonely Boys at the Aztec Theater. That'd be a good show. Same with the Stable Hall of the Pearl. They've got Bob Schneider. Flores Country Store has the Chad Cook Band. The Drop Teens are at Green Hall. Simon and Garfunkel? The Simon and Garfunkel Story at the Majestic Theater. I'm not sure what the hell's going on at ACL Live. It says an evening with Cat Power, the greatest tour. Stay away from that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kramer from Seinfeld, Michael Richards. He's going to be at the Empire Theater. That'd be pretty cool.
If you're a Seinfeld fan, you'll like that.
Absolutely.
For sure, right?
Kramer.
Yeah, Saturday night at the Frostbank Center, a couple of performances at the Rodeo. Ty Myers at noon, and then Midland Saturday night. So that'll be great. Aztec Theater, Allman and Guerra Mix, the Rich Mafia Tour 2026.
Sure.
Yeah. Green Hall, Valentine's Day with Bri Bagwell. Bree Bagwell. Looks like Bri.
Does it?
Bree Bagwell.
That's Bree Bagwell.
And the
Smoking
Lowdown
Hot.
Drifters.
Uh-huh.
Becky Robinson is at Charlene McCombs Empire Theater. At the Moody Center, Widespread Panic.
Widespread what?
Panic. What the hell's going on over here? And Tab Benoit is at the Tobin Center.
At the Rodeo on Sunday, Pat Green's got the early show. Brad Paisley, the late show. Lions and Company at Green Hall. Aztec Theater has Club 90s presents Heated Rival Rave? I don't know. Hey, so you might be off on Monday, so go have fun on Sunday. Becky Robinson at ACL Live. There's something going on at the Majestic. I have no idea what that is. And that Widespread Panic is playing a second show at Moody Center.
And you're off on Monday. A lot of you are. Shenandoah will play at the San Antonio Rodeo Monday. Let's see. Green Hall is Brett Graham. And the Majestic Theater, Opeth, The Last Will and Testament, North American Tour, Part 2.
Oh, Hudson Westbrook is at the Rodeo on Tuesday. Miranda Lambert at the Rodeo on Wednesday. What's on Tap? Brought to you by Sam's Burger Joint. Online at samsburgerjoint.com.
Outstanding. Fun show today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. James Pledger, you're up next. Got extra innings with James Pledger coming up next. Be sure and join the fellas in the morning huddle. AJ and Rob will get you started at 6 o'clock. Minix and I live at the Rue Pub, 281 in Redland Road. Tomorrow, we get started at 2. Have a great night, everybody.
Oh, monsieur. When you think San Antonio sports, think 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Your home for the Cowboys. KTFM